No.
Check.
Is that what you're saying?
Oh, hello and welcome to What Are We Talking About with Jamie Jakes. I am him. I'm here with Paxton, Bailey, and Ryan Perrio, and we are here to live stream watch party the Philadelphia Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys. It is best to sync up with us at home. We'll have a live scoreboard here for y'all, which we'll update here in a second. Paxton Bailey at @PBailey_comedy on all things, and also Dingbat District on YouTube. We have a new episode of me, him, and Anthony Ramos coming out in like 2 days.
On Tuesday,
December
12th. It's going to be great. I still haven't watched it fully myself, but I've seen all the great clips. I've watched at least half of it, and it looks amazing. And y'all are going to get to see the idea of what I want, which is what it's like in the comic booths with us.
Yes, I'm excited to see it as well. And I'm also here with Ryan Perrio, at Ryan Perrio, as the Cowboys take the kickoff out of their end zone for a decent return on the players. We're trying to get a full screen situation here in my office. We are in the backup arena here watching the game because I don't mean to brag, but we have friends over. We have a party going on downstairs. So we are upstairs streaming this cast, watching it with you. We really appreciate y'all coming. Dak Prescott, play action, drops back to pass, rolls out to the left, throws it, caught by Tony Pollard for a gain of 5 on the play. So we had a pretty interesting situation happen earlier on. We were talking about something going on in the sidelines of the Chiefs game. Did we determine that was a referee situation with Patrick Mahomes, or was he yelling at Kadarius Toney?
According to Twitter, he was going after the bed judge that called Kadarius Toney offsides, which he was.
Dak drops back to pass, another screen to Pollard, and he's going to get the first down. Go ahead, Ryan Perrio.
And they basically are saying that he was going after the back judge that called an offsides because that basically wiped out a ridiculously great touchdown play. And Boston, what is going on with you right now?
My dog, Boston, is also here. We're thinking of changing his name to Gil Faizan. Hey, Gil Faizan. Stop that.
It's like I feel like he felt like a retired drug dog, and he was like, I know there's something here. Like search and seizure.
I remember this smell. Dak Prescott on the sweep. First down and a lot more.
Devontae Turpin.
The turnip
Yeah.
on the jet sweep, showing some absolute wheels around the corner. We do have Guy coming. We do have Ryan representing the Eagles because he did recommend them on our gambling podcast, plus 3.5. Is that right, Ryan?
Yes.
I recommended the Cowboys. Paxton, did you recommend something? Or you weren't on the recommendation?
I was not. I was at the poll for Plano.
Yeah. But you are a genuine Cowboys fan? As Dak hands it off up the middle, breaks one tackle, breaks a second tackle. It'll be a gain of 12 on the play. First down by Tony Pollard, taken down by the safety.
I'm especially a Cowboys fan tonight. Not always.
Why is that?
I hate Mike McCarthy and Jerry Jones so much. And as soon as, like when you did your hiatus from the Fat Patricia era, I'm kind of taking my hiatus. I still like watching them, but I'm out on the good year, so no one can talk shit.
Very interesting. They're going with their Thanksgiving Day unis.
12:32 on the clock. I like them. They look nice.
The white helmet.
Handoff up the middle. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play. Couldn't quite tell who was on that carry.
Rico Dowdle.
It was Rico Dowdle. Okay, it was Rico Dowdle on the carry. Rico Dowdle, been okay.
Yeah. I think if Rico Dowdle could put on some weight and become a great power back, he would really fit in.
Listed at 6'0", 215 pounds. So how much more weight do you want to put on Paxton Bailey? That's a big young boy. Handoff again goes up the middle to Dowdle. He breaks one tackle and he's going to spin for close to a first down. Might be 3rd and a yard after that carry.
You just 10 more pounds of squats. However many squats you need to get 10 more pounds, adjusting your thighs.
You want him to look like Nick Chubb out there.
That's not Rico Dowdle, though. I don't think Rico Dowdle.
It's not Rico Dowdle yet.
Uncle Rico.
Yeah.
Uncle Rico can throw a ball. He's running it, so that doesn't matter.
Dak Prescott understood. Okay, here we go. It's going to be a QB sneak. It'll be a gain of 3 on the QB sneak. First down there for the Cowboys. Marching the ball down the field quite efficiently on the first drive here. You got some tasty beverages here with you, Ryan Perrio?
Yes, I do.
What did you bring here today?
I brought just a whiskey strawberry juice concoction.
Okay. We're having cocktails up here. Would you like ice? Would you like a glass?
No.
We got it. You need it, just so you know. I'm drinking on a Mosaic IPA, local brewery here. It's really good. Play action. Dak Prescott drops back to pass, throws it to the right. It'll be caught. It's going to be incomplete, out of bounds.
Wow.
CD Lamb on the target. Yeah, he came down with it.
Yeah, he's usually pretty precise with his toe drag too.
But, I mean, I feel
He
like
might have just been 2 out.
that velocity of that throw just may have pulled him to where he couldn't really.
I'd love to see a replay.
Yeah.
Grace us with that.
Chris calling for us too busy talking. We can't be bothered with replays right now.
Yeah.
Now here's a guy.
You mean the guy that has stock in Pro Football Focus using Pro Football Focus on his analysis?
I can't stand Pro Football Focus. Dak Prescott drops back to pass. He's going to throw it out to the right to Tony Pollard. He's going to get around the corner. He'll probably gain 9 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 1. Those Cowboy helmets are sweet. Go ahead, Paxton.
I like the fact that they're actually using Tony for what he should be used for, a running back in a catching situation.
We played receiver and running back. Him and Antonio Gibson kind of like
He doesn't have enough power to break through the line, but if you get him just right on the other side of the defensive line, he can make a lot happen.
But if you can block it up, he can actually find a hole. And I think if you can get a better block up, he can crease it.
Dak here in shotgun. Tony Pollard to his right. 3rd and 2. He'll drop back to pass. Looks to the left. Looks to the right. He's going to step up in the pocket. Roll out to the left. He's got someone's running. He's got CD Lamb as well. And CD Lamb walking for a touchdown. There's a flag on the play. CD Lamb does his dance.
And it's going to be
The Eagles signal that it'll be on the Cowboys. And now McCarthy looks like it's going to be on the Cowboys.
Sirianni doesn't understand.
Sirianni's – yeah, go ahead, Paxton.
He didn't.
they'll foul the play.
Oh, hey.
Touchdown! Do your dance, CD. Do it again, because we had to wait for that flag to be called. Dak Prescott. This is an MVP game, potentially.
Dak needs to win.
See, I thought it was on 77 as to they probably could have gotten, but I think he released just enough time.
Oh, no, I think it was a great block. Great keeping his eyes downfield out of Dak Prescott. And, of course, your superstar, CeeDee Lamb, will get open for you. Cowboys score on their opening drive. 5-minute drive precisely. Kick is up. An extra point is through the uprights. It'll be 7-0, and we'll see if this Philadelphia Eagles defense is going to respond.
Yeah, they're actually playing efficiently.
The Cowboys?
They're not trying some weird stuff other than the Cavante Turpin thing, which is that run, and they've been setting that up for weeks now because they've been putting Cavante Turpin in the jet sweep motion and never giving him the ball on the handoff.
They've been setting it up.
They've been setting it up, and now that was ready to work, but now they don't need to do that again. They
We
just
are-
need to stick with what has been working already.
Yep, Paxton well said. We are going to commercial break here. If you ever hear us really veer off the course as far as conversation goes, chances are we are on commercial break. When we do have the game going on, we will update you with the time and the situation, and I will call play-by-play. We recommend you turn your TV broadcast down low and turn our volume on high. Obviously, watch the game. You can also have our reaction on the screen, even though some people like to watch both streams live and us on delay. That's an interesting way to watch us, but I guess some people enjoy it. So here we are. How are you guys' fantasy football teams doing today? You said you're giving up on fantasy football, Paxton Bailey?
Yeah. I have Justin Jefferson in at least 4 leagues, maybe 5. I can't remember at the moment.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I got really excited for today. And then chest. It didn't clarify what that was either. So now that could be everything. DeMar Hamlin went down because of a chest
injury. Yeah. So I hope he's alive.
I think Josh Dobbs got also benched in place of Nick Mullins during the game.
I saw that as well. Was that a full-on benching, or
Yes.
Yeah, they said they were benching him. Coach's decision to try and get something else moving.
Well, yeah, I don't blame him. I mean, you'd like to see him score at least 3 points in a whole game of football. 3 football points, not too much to ask. That game ended 3-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not great football there. Bears also, speaking of NFC North, Bears beat the Lions at home. They beat them in Chicago. Lions haven't looked great, especially defensively, in 5 weeks, which isn't good. They can't get a pass rush going on defense, as my dog enters the chat.
Oh, Lee.
Do we for sure have Guy coming? Does he have my address? Is he?
I thought he was here before, but wasn't here for the Eagles Chiefs game.
Yeah, he sure was. He did. He was talking shit on the group chat. Pax, you want to send him a message, ask him when he's going to come, when he's going to be here? We do have a resident Eagles fan coming, an actual Eagles fan. He's also a Browns fan, so he's probably already feeling himself tonight. Kick is up, and it'll be into the end zone, and it'll be through the end zone where Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles will start off. Jalen Hurts, according to PFF, is the 13th best quarterback in the NFL. That's
What?
hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate PFF. I can't stand them. I can't stand how smug they are.
Is Mahomes still number 1?
Oh, I don't know.
Mahomes is playing terribly. He's got, 11 picks? And now he's got
Lost today?
13, 14 picks.
Okay, here we go. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. A.J. Brown coming into motion. Handoff goes up the middle. It'll be a gain of 4 on the play. After the handoff. Don't even know who got the handoff there.
I think it was Swift, but that's just based on I only saw a single digit and it was round.
Yeah.
That was 0. Agent 0.
DeAndre Swift recently traded for via Detroit.
0 is such a cold number. I love it.
It's great. I'm glad the NFL allowed it this year. Jalen Hurts again in shotgun. Swift goes in motion. Jalen Hurts is going to run up the middle, and he's got a blocker in front of him. Looks like Kelsey, and he's going to kind of sort of slide down near the 40 after a gain of 12 on the play.
Yeah, he slid head first into second.
Yeah, he sure did. It was a little bit of a weird slide situation, but he went down, he avoided the big contact, and yeah, got an easy 10, 12 yards on the play. First down.
That's terrifying. Could you imagine looking downfield as a defender and seeing not only Jalen Hurts running an open field, but followed by Jason Kelsey?
That wasn't Kelsey, but yeah, it was. I think
No,
it
it
was
was
the right
Kelsey.
guard.
Kelsey.
Drops back to pass. He's gonna draw a holding call, and it's gonna go down into the turf. And that's Dallas Goedert back from his fractured forearm.
From the last Cowboy game.
Yeah, it would be nice to see him get involved here, especially if you got him in fantasy football. You're happy to see him come back
I
so
hope
quick.
he does exceptionally blocking.
Hands to face on the defense, automatic first down. And that's gonna be on Parsons as my dog gets aggravated. Maybe that is Guy entering the household.
Apparently, Boston disputed the call as well. He had a dispute with the call there on the play.
Yeah, that was pretty clear. Okay.
All right.
Oh, here he is, Mr. Guy. Watch out for the
dog that's trying to get.
all the things. How you doing, buddy?
Dude, look, I'm sorry. I stopped at the gas station on the way here. That was a whole ordeal. Some
Which
guys,
gas station? The crack one? The cracky one?
I passed a few. They all kind of seem a little cracky, but
The best one is the 7-Eleven, and that's still pretty cracky.
That's not that cracky. Anyways, Jalen Hurts drops back to pass. And he's got to throw to the right. He's going to throw it deep. And he's got a man, and it's just out of the reach of A.J. Brown. Gilly Lock on the coverage, and he's letting them know, I covered you, you little pussy. Probably what he said, if I had to guess. But that's just Gilly Lock.
Yeah, I don't mind putting Stephon Gilmore on A.J. Brown either. I'd much rather have the vet against A.J. Brown than Deron Bland, who's 75-25 good coverage or burnt toast.
Pre-game, they said that they would not move Gilmore with Brown. So if Brown lines up across from Deron Bland, they're not going to switch. So he's not going to travel.
I don't mind that either.
Stephon Diggs again in shotgun. Snap is away. He drops back to pass. He surveys. He throws up over the middle. And that's me, Dallas Goedert.
oh, he's back.
He's back.
He's
We were
back.
just talking about him. Glad to see him back.
Oh, he's so much better with Goddard in.
Coming off with a forearm injury. He's got a sweet sleeve over that forearm. I think they just put a big old steel pipe in the middle of his forearm. And he's like, hey, this is your arm now.
He's good to go.
Just
Yeah.
like Luke Skywalker hand, just the fucking
that's-
metal hand.
I think that's pretty similar to what Dallas Goedert has going on. Seems to be able to catch with it, so that's good news. Yeah, that was really, really unfortunate. Kind of a freak tackle, freak incident earlier on in the season. Last time, like you guys said, against the Cowboys. Snap is away. Handoff is up the middle.
There we go.
Make one tackle miss. Was that Mr. Scott?
Yep.
On the run. Boston Scott on the carry. He'll gain 5 yards on the play. And now we're paying attention to the hilarious PFF rankings. Seeing if anybody really stands out to us.
Micah Parsons.
Number 2, that's pretty fair.
Diggy
Marcus
Zoo is
Bell,
not
13.
5.
Yeah, I agree. And
See, I think Pro Football Focus though goes one-on-one, like against their block, and it's like that's great, but how did he affect the play by winning his block?
they have
They
Bland ranked as the number 1 corner.
I
which,
get stat wise, but you got to look at all the stats, not just all the pick
Yeah.
sixes, but all the burnt coverage.
and now we got a flag, false start. Goddard was in motion a couple of times. Didn't look great. Yeah, I mean, EPA, I guess, if you believe in that stat, EPA, I would definitely say Bland is probably the best in the league because he has 5 pick sixes. That's a lot of points added for your team as a corner. That's unusual.
Whoa.
And how many
Yeah,
interceptions did he have?
I think
Man,
8 or
dripping away
9.
nice. Leaking, dude.
Oh, yeah, it's leaking right out of his nose because Micah
Oh.
Parsons viciously took his helmet off.
Was that previously, or did he do it
That
again?
was-
That was the hands to the face that was called earlier. So here we are, 6:50 for trying to sync up with us at home. And the snap is away. Jalen Hurts drops back to pass. He throws quickly over the middle. It'll be caught, but short. It'll be 3rd and short after Devontae Smith, Heisman
You're saying he
trophy
didn't
winner.
catch it?
Oh, he caught it.
No.
Feels like they're saying incomplete.
Yeah, I think the ball came out right after he got hit the second.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, oh, boy. So Smith catches
Yeah.
it. He's
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah. They
incomplete.
Okay.
did a good job of punching that ball out.
That was a good live call, too.
Yeah, they got it right on the field, which is impressive because we definitely didn't. Damone Clark on the pass breakup there. Damone.
It's Damone? I thought it was Damon.
Damone.
Oh, I'm bad.
It's like
Sorry, buddy.
Stefan.
No, it's definitely Damon.
It's like he's like Stefan.
Oh, no, false start, or
Jordan
maybe
Mailata.
not. Left tackle jumped, and then he pointed on the Eagles. The referees are discussing the situation.
I didn't see if Parsons jumped a little or not, but I saw
It
Myles
looked like he
definitely.
did, but
We're waiting for the call here. False start
fuck
on
it.
the
I'm
offense.
cooking.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Guy, the Cowboys really marched down the field quite efficiently and scored a touchdown on their first drive.
Yeah, that's great. I was trying to avoid buying gas from one of the neighborhood crackheads who offered me 3 pairs of working gloves
Gloves.
for a gallon of gas. Hard decision there.
Working man needs working gloves.
Yeah,
Were they nice? Were they like
they did.
John
they
Deere?
Were they isotoners?
snap is away, drops back to pass, steps up in the pocket, he's got room to run, he's got to throw instead. Down wide open, Devontae Smith, gain of 23 on the play, and that'll be a first down for this Philadelphia Eagles team here on Sunday night. Guys, I've been waiting all day for Sunday night, and I don't mean admitting it.
I need this game to end up being like 41-40 Cowboys.
It's feeling that direction, play action, and there it is, Dallas Goedert, and he's got a blocker out in front of him, he's knocking a stiff arm. Flag on the play. What's that flag going to be on? Stephon Gilmore pointed like it's
like
on
it's
the Eagles
backwards.
again. Are they just fixing this game for the Eagles? What the heck? What the heck? Pass interference. Oh, it must have been an illegal pick route is what they're calling. That's why
I guess AJ Brown engaged too early.
Dallas Goedert was that open. We'll see the replay here. And that's the direction. And that's Gilmore on the coverage there. And he was the one who indicated for it.
Yeah.
Illegal pick route.
Oh, he kind of got the worst of it too. He feels like AJ Brown really kind of got. Not only did he get a legal pick, but he kind of got himself in a
It's like getting
unpadded area.
Yeah, either that or he just kind of pretended like he wasn't involved in the play or whatever.
Like he didn't jump 4 feet forward. to try to
Yeah. Yeah. Either way, here we are, Jalen Hurts, play action, and he's going to take the carry.
Wow.
And wow, he's going to roll.
Oh!
And I think the Cowboys got on it.
I think he was
He's
down.
down.
Fumbles. I don't think he was down.
Both his knees hit the ground.
I don't think so. I
The
think
way-
that's going to be.
The way he head first slides, his knees hit early.
We'll have to see.
And
the re-
Jalen's getting up really slow.
Son of a bitch.
And that's Cowboys ball.
for now until they replay because they.
I don't think he was down. I think it was punched out. But I'm more concerned about Jalen Hurts' health currently. Here we go.
Yeah.
Ball's out.
out.
Yeah.
Is that Malik Hooker on the tear? Oh, no, that
Looks like
was
it's-
Donovan Wilson.
Yeah, Donovan Wilson.
Came down hard on his left shoulder. Jalen did. I think he'll be okay. He's a tough young lad. But
No Deshaun Watson, but yeah, he's tough.
no Deshaun Watson. So also AFC, your favorite team is the Cleveland Browns.
Oh yeah, love my boys.
Big win
Big
today,
win.
huh?
Big win.
It really feels a lot better
Man.
when you don't have to cheer for Deshaun Watson to win.
Joe
huh?
Flacco is the Nick Foles of the Cleveland Browns.
Slinging it right
It's
now.
just 7 years too late.
Big Dak Joe. It kind of rolls over from.
I really
Burrow.
thought you were about to hit me.
I might.
Do you have a bottle opener?
For your whole bottle.
Whole bottle.
Okay, yeah, I'll go grab one for you as long as y'all banter during this commercial for
I'll
me.
banter.
Okay, go ahead and banter.
Banter, banter, banter.
Oh,
There's a
man.
lot of ugly football today. Like weather-wise, a lot of teams really.
Yeah, it was a great day of football. Yeah, I did not. The Jets was a fun one to watch, huh?
I didn't even put on underwear till 3 p.m. today.
Did you watch the Jets?
I
When
did.
you put on
As a
underwear?
Texans fan, it was pretty rough. But it was
Yeah.
But it was just like I'm like you have to. That's the part of playing in a dome stadium is it's not ideal, and part of it's just the
Yeah.
weather. Part of it also is losing your number one receiver, the first snap of the game, really, and then just basically.
And then your quarterback who only got 3.76 fucking points before getting a concussion. This week was hell for me. I had not only that, I had Justin Jefferson in most of my leagues.
Oh my gosh! What did you do? 2 for 27 today?
Yeah, he had like
Then he's injured again.
Yeah, 27.
He's
yards.
injured again?
Injured
I
again.
didn't watch the game. Oh, my goodness.
Ended in a
Injured in the
3-0.
first quarter. Chest pain.
Wow.
But
Hell yeah.
Who got hurt in the chest? Jefferson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a conspiracy. They don't want to win.
He
They want to get a good draft
hasn't
pick.
come up with a new dance move yet, so he's scared.
Justin?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, do you go out and get Jaden Daniels now?
Does he dance better?
Well, he throws better probably than any of the QBs on the roster, and he's a multi-threat, and he's an LSU boy. So it's like,
LSU,
hey,
baby.
well, why not put him back with his LSU teammate Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, but Justin Jefferson was taking passes from Joe Burrow, but sure, there's some chemistry there.
Yeah. Plus, he's a dual threat,
Yeah.
which is kind of going to be the new. With the success that Jalen Hurts is having, you're going to see a lot of copycat league quarterbacks.
He's got that dangerously like thin Lamar Jackson frame. Though.
Yeah, that is the one thing. He has had a lot of ankle where he's gotten
prone to injury.
Who's this?
Jaden Daniels. He's like his ankles every year.
You can see our house from the shot. Here we are seeing Dallas. Not where the game's being played, nowhere close to where the game's being played, but that is what the city skyline looks like. And there's John Legend. Shout out, John Legend, Dream.
Is he a Dallas guy?
Mm-hmm. Clearly. Dak Prescott. Okay, here we go. Drops back to pass. Flag on the play. Play stopped. Ball start on the Cowboys. Save a horse. Like a cowboy. CD Lamb.
I think they meant to call it on 78 right tackle. Yeah, steal. It was steal 78. He took a step way early and then the rest of the line moved.
Got it. So we're looking at the replay of the touchdown here between CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott. He's win the MVP. Tony Pollard comes back into the backfield. Dak drops back to pass, throws it over to the left. It'll be completed for a short gain. CeeDee Lamb taking the chip back at that loss that they received on the false start. 5:27. If you're trying to sync up with us at home, that is what we recommend you do. I love those cowboy helmets, you guys. I don't care who.
I like the silver one personally. I think it's just the
Pass, play. Dak drops back, rolls out to the left, throws up over the top, and it's broken up. Brandon Cooks in the neck of the woods. Darius Slay, a relatively big place on that for Darius Slay, knocking the ball away.
I agree with you, Jamie. I think the white helmets fit it the best because the silver helmets, like the silver is a tertiary color in the Cowboys, like colors.
actually.
I think they should just wear cowboy hats, but whatever.
No helmets.
Technically, the silver was green for the longest time because the TVs, the vacuum TVs, they couldn't pick up
The
silver,
boxers.
so it would turn into silver on TV.
Fly. Dak Prescott drops back to pass. 3rd and 9, throws it deep to the right, and he's got a complete receiver. And that's going to be CeeDee Lamb for a big first down, 25 yards on that reception. Man, oh man, as Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb got a good rhythm going here in the second half of the season.
Looks like CeeDee Lamb saw Drake London's stats from today and said, "That's the goal."
What did Drake London get today?
Like 191. Like one reception for 191 yards.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Was it 191 really?
Mm-hmm.
In a loss, right?
Yeah, and a loss
to
Baker the Mayfield.
The Buccaneers, which I think we recommended on our podcast. Handoff goes up the middle. Yeah, James recommended it. I'm like, all right, I'm on Baker Mayfield too. Give me Baker Mayfield money line.
The Buccaneers.
The Buccaneers, baby. I love
I'm
them.
hungry.
I am hungry too. I made a charcuterie board today. I made a pizza today. I mean to brag. Natalie ran a half marathon today.
Yeah, I saw. That's amazing.
Yep, she ran it really fast too. You almost beat me to the finish line.
I got tired from watching her run the marathon. Just on your stories.
Oh yeah, she was cooking. 3:55 on the clock. I formation. Dak Prescott under center. Hands off up the middle to Tony Pollard. And he's going to get 8 or 9 on that play, or 8 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short.
Dallas is doing a good job of taking the Eagles' aggression and using it against them because they're getting penetration, but by the time they penetrate, the ball's already, it's either a quick out or a quick throw or a quick run, and it's just they're running right by them.
Yeah, making it easy. You want to. Oftentimes, when teams get a super explosive offense, they kind of lean on it too much. But they're making it easy for Dak here, and it's a throw over the middle. Oh, little high, right off the fingertips of Michael Gallup.
Oh, Gallup.
Go for it.
And it looks like they are going for it here. McCarthy's not calling it a punt with that. 4th and 2. Dak's bringing him up in the huddle. He's probably saying something like, okay, here we go, boys. I'm going to throw it to Jake Ferguson because he hasn't got a target yet.
I'm going to run it up the middle. Here I come.
Cowboys home field is a little bit too loud for Dak, so he's going to shush him up real quick. Surprising. Handoff up the middle. Tony Pollard, he's got a little bit of space, and he gets the first down.
Good job, but I don't like that play call.
Okay.
Barry Whitewater disagrees.
Yeah, he got it.
Mike McCarthy looks like it's Barry Whitewater.
He got it.
He got it, so it doesn't matter, but still.
But look at this. Look, they're showing an unstacked box, so why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you run it up right in the middle?
Because they're lined up one-on-one with the down lineman.
Yeah, but those weren't D tackles in the interior. They're showing they're showing a weird front. Handoff goes up the middle, and he's gonna make one man miss. He's gonna get the first down. He's gonna almost make a second man. Uh-oh.
Come on.
Might be coming back for holding here.
It always is.
Look at Paxton. It's always holding.
It's always been. Even under Scott Linehan.
And it is.
God damn.
Beautiful.
Another big hold. These referees are really making their presence known early. Terrence Steele again called on the holding.
Yeah, he's always good for
Can't do that.
5 holds.
Just pulling him out of the hole.
Yeah, that was unlucky. He got the shoulder pad of Cox there.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't have that.
He's got too much of the Cox.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty ticky-tacky, but I can't argue with it, though. Definitely a hold.
It's because of the cutback route.
Drops back to pass, 1st and 20. Tipped up in the air. Falls harmlessly to the turf despite a little bit of excitement.
That was a fun stat I heard earlier today that Justin Herbert at 6'6" has the most batted down balls at the line in the NFL.
Really?
It's because of his release.
Yeah, he releases it at 3/4 like a pitcher.
Yeah.
Feels like Baker Mayfield has not been getting a lot of balls batted down this season. Feels like they're really
when you're
making
throwing
it easy.
When you're lobbing it up to 6'8" receivers, it makes it a little
certainly
easier.
helps. Yeah. Dak hands it off the middle to Dowdle, makes one man miss.
Nice.
And he's going to gain 3 on the play, but he's going to get munched up.
Blankenship is a dog.
Yeah.
He is a dog.
The Eagles secondary is terrifying.
I mean, that guy, I always just keep my eyes on him, and we do have some figures in the secondary.
Out of Nebraska.
He's like a cruise missile. Just keep your eyes on him. He gets himself involved.
He reminds me of, did you ever know Jeff Heath from the Cowboys secondary?
Yeah, ringing bells.
He wasn't great at coverage, but he was the boomstick. He was the Harrison Smith.
Yeah, I love the physicality.
Okay, here we go. Dak drops back to pass, steps up in the pocket, throws to the left. It'll be short.
Come on.
But Slay might have gotten called. Target was to Gallup. Dak Prescott in those sweet helmets is giving the thumbs up to the referee. Thank you, sir. I won't forget that one. Let's hold our judgment until the call is called and then until the replay that we see. Here we go. So Darius Slay. Ooh.
No.
That's a really bad call.
No way.
That's a really bad call.
I'd have the same reaction if it was flipped.
Oh,
No
boy, Alberta. That's a really,
fucking-
really, 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 really,
Comeback.
really, really, really bad call.
Comeback route.
But-
There's no.
You can blame the uproar over the ending of the KC Green Bay game for all of these calls because that got so much press of how that it was not called that they're going to basically overcompensate now for the next couple weeks to show, hey, we're doing our jobs.
They're doing too much.
These referees have been calling everything in this game so far. They're really getting involved. They've been waiting all day for Sunday night too, you guys. Dak Prescott drops back to pass, looks to the left. He's going to stop, but he's going to run, and he's going to get the first down, I think. Another flag on the play.
Come on.
Slides down harmlessly to the turf. Comes up with high cleats.
Just the look on his face.
Man.
Like,
These referees are really getting involved early. Holding on the offense.
Terrence Steele? Actually, I bet it's Tyron Smith because Tyler. Oh,
Tyler,
the one
guard.
that you thought was going to get holding because he led NCAA in holding calls, I think, when he came out his
Well,
draft.
let's see this call. Oh, yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
And that was even before Dak released.
Contrast of two back-to-back flags, a really good example and a really bad example.
Yeah, these referees are making their presence
They're
known
shooting.
early. Miss 100% of your flags you don't throw. Drops back to pass. Dak does. Throws it quickly to the left.
Jesus
Drops off
H.
of Ferguson's hands and harmlessly to the turf.
Come on, Dak for MVP, baby. Dak for MVP. Great
Okay.
throws.
he throws so hard at all
Underthrew
times.
the last one there's a little bit of contact, but that was definitely underthrown by a couple yards. That's
Severely.
the second
Yeah.
high ball I've seen, and he has time.
He's such a.
And they've done it. I will give the Cowboys credit. They've done a really good job on Hassan Reddick this game. Last game, it felt like Hassan Reddick had like a free pass into the Dallas backfield. They've really adjusted and made sure that he
Dak
was
drops back to pass, and he's going to throw it up over the middle, and it's going to be batted down. It'll be
Hit our
3rd and 20, a classic 3rd and 20 play, which means it'll definitely be a screen to Tony Pollard, and he'll get 12 yards back, and they'll kick a field goal. Right, guys?
It's going to CD.
You think?
Yeah.
You think they're actually going to push it here?
Yeah, now that they know how to use CD correctly, they might actually start doing.
Well, it's just
things.
whenever they have rhythm going.
good recognition by the linebacker to actually cover up CD.
I was going to say that would have been a great ball if that guy wasn't there at all.
Yeah. Well said, Paxton. Drops back to pass. He's going to look deep, and it's going to be incomplete.
Not CD.
Yeah, go to the kick returner.
Pass
On
and turn it.
3rd and 20.
Hey, this is his MVP year. He can do what he wants.
It is his MVP year. It feels like Brock Purdy kind of solidified it today, though.
He deserves it. He's got the best story too. I'm telling you.
Brock
Yeah.
Purdy?
Yeah, Mr. Irrelevant to MVP.
He's a coach on the field, though. I mean, he just knows exactly what, and he doesn't hesitate. He doesn't second guess. He doesn't clutch.
And this is a big field goal attempt coming here.
I like how he's
A
holding.
60-yarder for Anger to go up 2 scores. Kick is up. It's in a dome. It looks good if it's long enough, and it is a 60-yard field
That's
goal
impressive.
That's Aubrey, by the way.
for Aubrey.
That's a winner.
Great snap. Great hold.
Great hold because it was a low snap. It was a little bit low, but he got it and got it spun.
Yeah, but he caught laces up.
Yeah.
And that'll be a good field goal.
Yeah.
Barry Whitewater.
Second best field goal kicker tonight.
Second best field goal
He
kicker?
is ranked
Jake
number
Elliott's-
1 right now,
Jake Elliott's
According to Pro Football Focus.
according to NFL Fantasy Football.
You mean the number one's the kicker that's on the best scoring offense is also the number one kicker? That's what I always try to do too when I do fantasy. Is I always try to go for when I select a kicker, I try to go for a kicker that's got a team that's like who's going to score points because you can talk about distance and stuff. You can go for the Denver kicker, but for the first 3 weeks of the season, if you had Denver's kicker, you were just praying that they actually got in field goal range.
Yeah.
In fantasy football, if kickers are an option, I always will lobby against them for fantasy football purposes. I just don't think they're good for fantasy football. But when they do play, I'll pick somebody like Cameron
Well,
Dicker.
they're in fantasy football for the damn Europeans that watch football.
Yeah, I mean, I love Europeans. Don't get me wrong.
Well, that's
Completely
why
disagree.
they have kickers in fantasy.
I want to take it even further, and I want punters in fantasy football.
I would like punters more than kickers in fantasy football, honestly.
I want them both. They're on the
I
team.
think that would be fine.
And the thing about being a kicker is it blows. You either aren't recognized or you lost the game. Because you're paid to win the game, is how they see it.
You guys been watching a lot of Reacher lately?
I actually do love that show.
With Thad Castle? He's so jacked now.
But that's what Jack Reacher in the novels is supposed to be, not Tom Cruise in the movies.
Yeah.
Like Jack Reacher is a very menacing man, but Tom Cruise is not.
Have you seen the season 2 teaser for it?
I have seen the season 2 teaser.
It's so cool.
Which I don't know which novel they're going off of. Like they went with the brother arc from the first season, which was I don't know if they'll go with the Never Go Back or the ones that were used in the movies, but that's an option.
Do you find Tom Cruise as an intimidating man?
No.
Really?
He's 5'7".
What about Tom
best.
Cruise's role in Tropic Thunder?
That's different. He was fat.
Yeah,
I respect fat.
I don't think that wasn't one of the most intimidating top 5 characters you've ever seen in a
Why
movie.
don't you take a step
That
and
is
literally fuck your own face? Okay, I did say that for 6 years straight.
He had to do that role.
Yeah.
So he's a little intimidating.
Aubrey's 27 for 27 this year.
Mhm.
Holy shit.
And Australian.
Pick us up
He was a rugby player.
through the back.
So
Do you think he goes to
so was
Outback
Dallas
Steakhouse?
Goddard. He was an Australian rugby player.
Dallas Gilbert. Who is it?
Goddard.
Goddard.
Tight
I
end
did.
of the-
Oh.
You think they go to Outback Steakhouse, or is that just absolute blasphemy? Like, did they see the bloomin' onion and they're like,
It's all blasphemy.
Yeah.
But it's also because the most Australian beer they have supposedly Australian stuff.
Bud Light.
That's
Foster's.
I think it's called Foster. Yeah.
Foster's is the one that comes in like a can that rivals a Yeti cooler?
Yeah. A little bit too thick for your cup holder. Oh, yeah. Foster's.
Foster's like usually comes in a humongous can.
Okay, here we go. Jalen Hurts play action, drops back to pass. Will be screen to Goddard, and he'll gain
Boy, that's
5 on the play after keeping his feet.
That is all Goddard in that play right there. 'Cause that
Australian
was-
rugby right there.
Did you see Jason Kelsey blocking?
Oh, I saw it. Yeah, well down the field. That was sexy. That's why it's sexiest man alive.
Sexiest man alive.
With those blocks like that.
Mm-hmm.
He inspired me to gain weight again.
Kelsey,
But he's starting to like trim up.
he started to up for his podcast. Next year.
He's trimming up. I've watched this man for years. He's trimming up. He used to do Santa Claus easy in the summer.
Handoff up the middle. Will be a gain of 2 on the play. He wrote a Christmas song.
Brotherly shove. Yeah,
Jason Kelsey.
I think I heard about that, but I did not hear the song. Is it good? No, why did I ask
It's
that?
a Christmas
It's
song.
amazing.
I'm not a fan, but Philly fans love it.
What other
But
Christmas song
speaking
would
of
you-
that, Jordan Davis.
Uh-huh.
That's y'all's the end, right? Or not the end,
DT.
D tackle.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of
He has an angelic voice.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I just saw the
Thanks to
video.
the black shirt. That man's got a godsend voice.
Are you reaching, or is this a fact?
No, it's fact.
Okay.
that, and he runs a sub 540.
He goes to church on Broad Street here before you get to City Hall. Beautiful big black church.
All right.
Yep. Used to ride my bike there. I used to ride my bike to school in Philly. And I'd always be in the biker lane. And I stopped riding my bike to school in Philly when I was behind 2 bikers, like in the suit and everything. And they were just, man, you go like 25, 30 miles per hour. And in a city like Philly, you take the bikes or the subway. Like that's really the quickest. You get around quicker than you would in a car.
Mhm.
And right in front of that church, somebody opened up, like a Honda Accord opened up their door, and both of them catapulted right in front of me, right in front of that church. So I stopped in and prayed for them. It's a beautiful, big black church.
They were bleeding out on the sidewalk, but
No, they were fine. They were fine.
you wouldn't stop and pray for them.
They're from Philly. They're
No, I
all right.
prayed for them.
They ran up the steps of the museum and
Go Birds!
Just take a left off of City Hall, you get right to the Rocky Steps. Yeah, that's where we actually baptized them.
actually somebody actually mapped out like the run that supposedly Rocky took, and it's like 28 miles, whatever. It's like some ridiculous
Yeah.
It's like you go on one side of town, then immediately 2 seconds later he's on completely the other side of town.
Yeah.
Like the rail yards in the old Italy.
They old it so that there's a North Philly, West Philly, South Philly, but there's no East Philly. Like that's where the downtown is, and then the old city's the first 4 blocks right before you get to the river. So there is no East Philly. If somebody's ever bullshitting you, like what part of Philly, East Philly? Shut up. But the Italian area is way south.
Yeah.
That's all Italians and Cambodian.
Yeah.
And that's supposedly where Rocky
Started his jog and then somehow made it to the rail yards.
made it through Snyder Avenue, which is the crackheads, and then he navigated. Yeah, it was very. You saw basically every ethnicity.
I was talking to someone about this in like the opposite way. Like, did y'all ever see that movie Baby Driver?
No.
Someone did a side by side comparison of the first driving scene they did when they were getting away from the first bank, and it goes perfectly with the city map of Atlanta. So like they actually planned it out perfectly to do all those shots. And I've always thought that was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Rocky thing there.
Speaking of cool, Jalen Hurts.
He is fucking cool. And he's
So
sexy.
fucking cool.
He really is the sexiest man alive.
I
Jason.
died for him.
Would you?
I really would, yeah.
I don't blame you. Handoff. Nope. Play action. And it's going to be thrown down the field and it's going to be incomplete. Devontae Smith, attended receiver on the play. It'll be 4th and 2.
Why have you seen no brotherly shove there? My first question. The fans want more of it. We all love to see it. We have T-shirts of the brotherly shove.
You want to do a brotherly shove on 3rd and 2?
3rd and 2, yeah.
I mean, like, why save it for 3rd and 2 when you know it's going to work on 4th and 2?
Third, I mean, that's a
But they're
big
negative
area.
punting now.
You never know with the two. I mean, it's always guaranteed for 1 yard, 2 yards. You pretty much look on it out. I've seen them get it on 3rd and 3s and 3rd and 4s.
It was just
Great
And
pass,
they're punting.
great pass breakup for Malik Hooker. Maybe this will be a fake. The turnip. Turpin is
Blanket
back
checks out.
to receive the punt. Averages 6. Oh, and it's complete. Punt
Little Philly special.
pass completed.
wow.
I saw it coming.
The Bulls on
The
it.
Cowboys didn't see it coming, which is Onid Zacchaeus on the reception. Go ahead, Paxton Bailey.
If we can see it coming, why can't the Dallas Cowboys?
Is John Fossil.
You don't see.
It's a fossil. I hate John Fossil too.
You don't see.
Jim Fossil basically coached the Giants to a Super Bowl loss against the best defense I've ever seen, the Baltimore Ravens.
Braden Mann threw an absolute fucking dart to the
It was a beautiful throw.
Oh, man. 14:08 on the
spiral.
clock. Yo, brilliant pass. And then Jalen Hurts will be under center. Gather goes in motion. It'll be a handoff to the left, obviously. And it'll be eaten up in the backfield. Okay, now the Cowboys are seeing.
Okay, maybe if Jigazoo is number 5 on Pro Football Focus.
He did just kind of end up back there.
He sure did. We'll see the replay. Maybe someone should have blocked him if I had to guess. That tends to help. 9 stops versus run over last 2 games. Don't know what that means, but that's a stat.
I wonder if they wear just a blank headband and then they just put the logo.
Like solo, like either negative total for lost yards or at the line.
Jalen Hurts drops back to pass, looks to the left, looks to the right, throws to the right.
Complete.
Complete to Devontae Smith.
Game
Heisman
5.
Award winner. 13-14 on the clock. If you're syncing up us up at home.
Jeez. Apple News is ripping on Kadarius Toney now too.
For why? For lining up offside?
Yep.
Well, I don't like him.
I don't either, but
So I don't feel bad for him at all.
World of talent, but just doesn't have the, I guess, the commit. I would say the commitment to, I guess, to the playbook.
Being good
Yeah.
at football. Yeah, I agree.
trying.
Jalen drops back to pass, and he's going to step in the pocket. He's got a little bit of pressure. He's going to throw it to the right deep. Ooh, and A.J. Brown puts it in his hands, but it's blocked. It's batted away. Looked to be excellent coverage there by Jaron Curse.
It wasn't even batted
That
away.
was all
It went right through his
AJ.
hands.
That was all AJ.
And A.J. was just discombobulated, didn't get his feet in bounds either.
99 times out of 100, AJ catches that.
Yeah,
And this is a big, long field goal here.
I think AJ was just trying to make something happen, and his
Suck
concentration
ducks,
just got.
He's 4 for 4 for game-winning field goals.
Jake Elliott back to kick this one. Snap is down, kick is up, and it appears to be good if it's long enough, and it is.
There's no wind in that dome.
No wind in this
No
dome.
AC like they did in Seattle last week.
Yeah,
Where the
man,
field
that
goal
was-
kick-
That was
Speaking of that, did y'all see all the missed field goals and PATs today?
Yeah.
That was a lot.
That was a
Bad
lot.
weather. Bad weather all over the Northeast.
That's crazy. I was watching most of them live,
Yeah.
and they were just terrible. Well, maybe not technically. But
My parents really like this commercial, the Alzheimer's commercial for
that's
Chevy.
unsettling.
Oh,
They take grandma into the old Chevy,
That's
put the cassette in.
It's an old Suburban.
no, that's the original Aunt May. That's Tobey Maguire's Aunt May.
Who is?
Is she CGI'd a little bit? Like she looks like she's CGI'd just a little bit.
Old lady.
The
I
old
don't know
lady?
I don't know if that's Aunt May from Tobey Maguire Batman, but
No, dude, that's totally her. She's just old.
Never a good
she was
sign.
old in Batman.
She's 70, and that movie came out 20 years ago. Okay, maybe.
Yeah,
I might be disproving myself.
Never. Oh, they're definitely gonna bang in that truck.
and then you're just sitting
She
there in the
remembers.
driver's seat, just watching this happen.
Never a good sign when you start getting casted as the grandma with Alzheimer's for commercials for Chevy. But I mean, I kind of like the commercial. I don't know.
What's worse, that or being casted as the guy in the credits that rolls his fat slob?
Definitely grandma with Alzheimer's. Yep.
Forget.
Way worse.
I think one comic had a bit about being cast as crackhead number 2.
I think it was Garvey. Was it not?
It's not. I don't think it's Garvey. It's local. I think it's a famous comic where like crackhead number 2. And he's like, what do I need to do to be crackhead number 1? Like, how do I? What did I do that made me think no, crackhead 1? No, not crackhead 2.
I was skater number 2 on a commercial with Liz Splat.
Ooh.
For a CPR PSA for Dickies Arena. So that happened.
Have you gone to Dickies Arena to see if your PSA?
It's not fully done yet. It's not edited yet, which is unfortunate because Matt Rife is going to perform there in like 2 weeks. So it would be hilarious to get a text from all my friends like, "Hey, we went to see Matt Rife and you were on a commercial at Dickies Arena."
Are they
Hilarious.
showing it to the people that are going as fans to the arena, or are they showing it to the workers of Dickies Arena? Because isn't it about like the Heimlich maneuver?
It was a big budget production,
Okay.
despite me being on it. So I have to assume it is
No.
for the arena
Poor
itself.
girl. That poor girl.
Gabby Thomas, who's that?
I don't know. She's
2-time
Cowboys
Olympic
fan.
medalist. So I guess
She
it's
does
just-
flips and shit.
So they're. I'm sure they're
Kick us away. Are they doing the Olympics right now? Because
in July. It'll be in July this year.
but I thought I just saw us winning skeet shooting for the Olympics. Was that just a fugazi?
It may have been just a forgaze. I don't know.
Facade.
Maybe qualifying or something. It seemed like we won an Olympic gold medal.
My sister did skeet shooting for a little bit, and they also just always are doing them.
Oh, the World Championships and stuff.
Just tournaments in general
Yeah,
that have all
to
different
see Jack
titles.
work.
And we are going to get to see Zach work. Handoff is to Dowdle this time. It'll be a gain of 2, run up the middle.
I like that.
12-23 if you're trying to sync up with us at home. I've been a big defender of Dak, and, his last year's playoff performance made it tough for him to defend.
Yeah.
But
I like a good underdog. I mean,
this
he's
year,
an underdog guy.
he's been pretty unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
He's been giving
I
great
like
sleep.
Dak, but I also think sometimes there are times where because of the Jason Garrett early season or early career risk aversion, has kind of hindered him.
Dak drops back to pass, throws up over the middle. And he's got Fergie Ferg up the middle, gain of 35 with a first down.
I could do that.
If you weren't here for our last Cowboy game, Paxton believes he could supplant Jason Ferguson as a tight end.
Yeah.
Not necessarily even Ferg, but I think I could replace.
What's your case?
He said,
I'm a default copy and print of the rest of these guys. Not me, not Schoonmaker, but I
Sure.
could take Hendershot's
But you
job.
specifically, like
he
what-
says he has the genetics of Jake Ferguson. He just didn't try.
Oh, yeah?
No.
That's
not
what you
said.
said.
Is that what you said?
That's all I said
on
was
camera?
that's everything
It is.
I
It's
could
on
have
camera.
been.
Well, we'll see in court.
For what defamation?
Blankenship.
No, for sucking.
Yeah, Blankenship's getting up slow, getting walked off the field.
No.
Suck on that.
Sirianni.
Want to be Jeffy.
Ow.
Top of the helmet to helmet. I think maybe Jake Ferguson might get a $40,000 fine for that. If the NFL's consistent. Go ahead, Ryan Perrio.
It could be a neck stinger. You're not allowed to lead with the crown of the helmet, for offense or defense. They've tried to take that out.
Amon-Ra saying Brown did way less than that, and he got fined $40,000, and he makes like $30,000 a game. So there you go. Sorry, buddy. Deal with it. Handoff up the middle to Dowdle. It'll be a gain of 4.5 on the play. Nice little nifty run up the middle, 11-11.
Like how they're trying to clear the pile for each other. They're just flip each other over. I think a Cowboy guard grabbed the defensive end's legs and just
Jesus.
And that's Shaq Leonard getting a lot of snaps here for the Eagles. Let's keep an eye on him. Number 53, I guess cut from the Colts inexplicably.
I feel like it had to be a locker room issue.
Had to have been. But hey,
too big of a hog.
Guess where locker room issues go to die? The Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Go to Pennsylvania, buddy.
Yep.
Last stop.
You can't even buy alcohol there. Dak Prescott drops back to pass, dumps it out to Dowdle, and it'll be a gain of it'll be close. And he's gonna get the first down. That's true though. You can't buy alcohol in the whole state of Pennsylvania.
Well, you have to go to liquor stores. You can't buy it in gas stations.
Yeah.
I mean that's how it was at least in Philly.
I don't know
it was like a big state thing.
This is, but Boston has brought it to us as an offering.
My bad.
Is that your sock?
Yeah, lucky sock. Keep that in my pocket.
Good call. That's weird.
It's like Lassie. It's like Lassie with a foot.
Okay, here we go. Handoff up middle. Dowdle. He's got a little bit of space, and he's gonna juke and jive for a gain of 9.
Is Cunningham still injured?
Yeah, Randall Cunningham's out this game.
What about Zach Cunningham?
We just got Jalen Hurts.
Because Morrow's really struggling in that linebacker position.
Can we go back to talk about the sock?
Yeah. So this was. I
Did
just
you
noticed.
come in it?
No, this was actually just here. I just put it in my pocket for the bit there.
Okay, my bad.
But it did feel like a clean sock.
It is a clean sock, very likely.
That was a clean sock.
It'll be Dak Prescott touch pass, and CeeDee Lamb is going to gain 10 on the play. And these Cowboys are rightfully moving the ball down the field against this Philadelphia defense. Vanilla defense, people complain about it.
Yeah, I like the Browns defense.
Browns defense sure operates well at home. I was really sad to see the Ravens win, because if the Ravens lose, the Browns have a chance to win the division. They still do, but I mean, Joe Flacco's, just as good as Deshaun Watson is. So why not? Why not if the Browns can get a home game or two here in the playoffs? Handoff up the middle.
Boy, he was quick.
Denzel Ward.
Almost like it.
Denzel Ward and Myles Garrett appeared to be a lot more healthy as well, which transforms that Browns defense, especially at home. Browns fans will get sort of loud. It's not a loud stadium by any means.
Not at all.
I went there.
Energy?
I went there on Halloween.
The new one.
The new one, First Energy. I went there on Halloween for the Steelers game. It wasn't loud at all. It was like really disappointing. It was sad. I was sitting next to a bunch of Browns fans. They weren't yelling at all. And they were poor too. They were with me. We were up in the third section.
Well, they're all poor. They're in Ohio.
Well, yeah, but
that takes the snap.
Hand up the middle, and
short yard.
Tony Pollard will be short. The line again will be third and short here for the Cowboys in the red zone.
Man, what did we just say? I got cut off there with Dak
talking shit about the Browns and
So I actually went because I went to LSU when Burrow won the title, right? So that was 2019, and then he just got drafted to the Bengals. So I went out there to watch.
Oh, they're going quick here, or maybe not. They just want to interrupt Guy and his awesome story.
Yeah, come on, man.
This is really messed up out of Dak. Okay, here we go. And I'll get the first down on QB. Go ahead, Guy.
So I went to the stadium. It was like one of the whenever they opened up the stadiums for people to go for COVID, and it was weird because they had box ties over all the seats. So it was 1 in every 5 seats.
Okay.
So me and my buddy that went, he was just way at the end of the row, and it was just really messed up.
That's weird.
It made me hate the stadium a lot more.
It's not a bad stadium to go in. We were pretty high up. It was cold.
Yeah.
You got to dress for it. You got to dress appropriately.
Bring your brown paper bag.
Handoff up the middle to I think Pollard. He'll be short of the end zone, but he'll be very close to it.
Please don't put Dowdle in.
You need Pollard? Are you Pollard in your fantasy team? Is that what
We got
Yeah.
some fantasy implications going on.
I've got all sorts of implications. Like I need Devontae Smith and Jalen Hurts to do really well, but the Cowboys to still win and the Cowboys defense to also do well.
Okay.
So
that seems to be kind of hard to do.
I'm real stressed.
I need AJ Brown to get 7 receptions and a touchdown.
Dowell's in.
I just
That
need,
was
yeah, I just need not
Shit.
Pollard because the guy I have playing against has Pollard. I may have
Second and goal, play action,
Good.
pass,
Ooh.
and incomplete to Fergie Ferg.
Morrow with a little bit of redemption there. He's had a rough couple of weeks here.
great cut block by Dowdle too.
Who was that on the?
Morrow.
Oh, he always looks like number 11. And I'm like, that's
Yeah.
AJ Brown. Yeah, Nicholas Murrow on the pass breakup.
He's
there.
had a rough couple of weeks against the
Okay,
Niners.
here they go fast, and it'll be a handoff up the middle. Dowdle, and he's gonna get stopped short. It appears.
Boy.
Uh-oh. And they will be short here.
I was just about to say he kind of runs like a poor man's Checo.
Dowdle?
Yeah,
He's not that angry.
No.
that's why I said poor man's.
You got to be mad. Now, poor men are
Poor
very
men are even
angry.
more angry.
If it was a poor man,
Oh, he might have been in if they can see the football here.
no, fuck that. Let's go. F that.
You can't see the ball, can you?
I
Where's
don't
the
know if
ball?
he was down by the
Which
time.
arm is the ball in?
It's in his right arm.
So bad.
I can't see the ball.
I don't know if he's down, but he's
The
reaching right
Browns,
there.
huh?
That's the ball, huh? That appears to be a touchdown. And they are going to challenge. The Cowboys are.
Good luck.
I think
It's like from every replay I've seen.
he was in. If they can double the screen at the same time, that would be good. But I don't know if they're going to. So here we are. What else happened today? Texans quarterback CJ Stroud, is he okay?
He's got a concussion. He is in concussion protocol.
Concussion protocol.
Luckily, it's the noon game, so that gives him a little bit more time to.
Shake it off.
Well, they also lost Nico Collins to a calf injury after the first play of the game.
Oh, really? Because I was gonna say that offense really changed without Tank Dell, but if they had lost Tank Dell and Nico,
Yeah, they lost.
that's tough for anybody.
And Dalton Schultz was out.
Yeah,
And
Dalton Schwartz
Brevin
was
Jordan-
still inactive.
Brevin Jordan is not Dalton Schultz.
He is not. But if he could figure it out, he would be an absolute monster because he is a tight end that can run.
Same
A
thing
4-4.
with specifically Mo Alley Cox
Yeah.
on the Colts.
But his name, he just got a cool name, Mo Alley Cox.
Well, but he's also a 6'8"
He's
ex
6'8".
Yeah.
basketball center or power forward.
Yeah, they thought the Colts thought they were getting in the next Antonio Gates.
He has the ability.
The Bengals murdered the Colts, and it appears that just anybody. It sounds like Paxton Bailey could be the starting quarterback for the Bengals and just throw for 11 yards and
So I think his name is Chase Brown, the backup running back. He had 2 catches for 2 breakaways, and one of those breakaways was a touchdown.
Yeah, that 54-yard screen he had was pretty fucking awesome. He
3
had
receptions for 80 yards and a touchdown. Chase Brown, the rookie running back.
out of the Illinois Fighting Illini.
Mm-hmm. He also had 8 carries for 25 yards, so not very efficient on the ground, but Joe Mixon was a little bit more efficient on the ground. 21 carries. That's a lot of carries.
And one of those Indiana Colts touchdowns was a pick six. So,
Makes sense.
so Gardner Minshew did not have the ideal.
Yeah, all the backup quarterbacks really seem to do bad today.
Well, that's the NFL right now. The Buccaneers won. They'll be first in the division. Baker Mayfield went 14 of 29
Yeah, but
for 144 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, though.
Yeah.
he's not a backup.
The Baconeers.
The Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay Baconeers.
Rashad White had a massive game, 25 carries for 102 yards, 4.1 yards an attempt. He also had 33 yards receiving and a touchdown through the air. Rashad White did. Massive game for him.
That sounds to me like at the end of the game, Rashad White just got first down after first down and
He
just
was.
death by paper cuts for.
Yeah, he was counting the rock the
Oh,
whole
they
game.
called it a
Like,
touchdown.
Touchdown.
on my team. but I
So
need
they
to-
do call it a touchdown. They figure it out.
Where you see the football in that, I do not know. But
Right there, that's the lace.
okay, I was like, where is it? Because it's like
And the Cowboys will take a commanding lead in the game. Extra point attempt is up and good for the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey already has 7 points as a kicker. Kickers should belong in fantasy football.
I disagree.
Best quarterback in the league when trailing.
Who's that?
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. It's been kind of
not a single interception when his team's losing, which most of the
Clutch.
games this year have been very close.
I have a Kelly Green Jalen Hurts jersey, according to my sources, coming to me for Christmas.
Jesus, God bless you.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
really,
pretty pumped
that's
about it.
That's truly something special.
Yeah, thank
to
you.
have a Kelly Green.
Thank you.
So
Joe Flacco, 26 for 45, 311 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Hey, Joe, that's all you need to do, buddy.
We need Officer Dom to do something on the Philadelphia sidelines to get the team riled up.
he's not there tonight.
Oh my gosh.
He's not. He was actually banned from being there tonight.
Jerome Ford, 4.2 yards per carry.
He could just come in a fake mustache, like no one would know it's him.
So number one channel contributor David Jakes says, "I'm really not looking forward to the Lions Cowboys game. The league had the Lions figured out, and the Lions don't have a counter."
Kick is up in the air. The kick is through the end zone. So I coerced my whole family down by buying Cowboys Lions tickets. Dave Jakes, if you want to sell the tickets for a massive profit, we can also do that, for the record. But I did buy Cowboys tickets when they went on sale. Cowboys Lions here in town, December 30th. It'll be a Saturday night game here on December 30th. I also have a pretty sweet Christmas present for you and the family, Dave Jake. So get ready to get your socks knocked off, and it'll be a handoff up the middle, gain of about 7. Yeah, I'd say 7. Who was that on the carry?
Gainwell.
Yeah.
Kenneth Gainwell, best name for a running back in the NFL.
Actually, the third of the trifecta from Memphis between Gainwell, Antonio Gibson, and Tony Pollard. That was a 3-headed monster that they had.
Jalen Hurts, play action, drops back to pass, got a little pressure, gets the ball away, caught. A.J. Brown finally getting involved. That's first reception in the game. Feels like it.
First?
Feels like it. Certainly does.
Maybe second.
I think it's second.
Is that another comment by Dave Jakes there, Paxton Bailey? You wanna look that up for me?
It says a new defensive coordinator ?
For whom? The Lions? Probably. We're gonna need an offensive coordinator as well, which is gonna be an issue. But hey, rosters ahead of schedule. We're good. Lions are good.
You got the quarterback of the future on the roster already too. So
Who is it?
Tennessee quarterback. What was his name?
He just came off of IR.
Yeah.
His name is. I can't think of it.
That's one thing. It's like I know who I'm thinking of, and I can't think of his name.
Snap is away. It'll be a run for Jalen Hurts, and he's gonna get a lead blocker out in front of him. It'll be a gain of 8 on him on that play on first down.
It's Andy Franklin.
I don't want to look it up because I know his name.
It's the rushing quarterback. Like he's more of a runner, right?
It's not Hooker. It's
Yeah, Hendon Hooker. You're right.
Hendon Hooker. It is Hendon Hooker.
Yeah.
Hendon Hooker.
He was kind of a dual threat more than actually just a running quarterback.
Yeah, coming off of an ACL, got a great value for him, similar to the Cleveland Browns getting DTR where they got him. Yeah, we'd be excited to see how he progresses, especially if Jared Goff, wants more money or whatever.
Yeah. Which is
Handoff up the middle, first
Gainwell.
down. Kenneth Gainwell. He's gaining well today.
Yes.
iron sharpens iron, so it's like you don't want to give Goff basically like, hey, you're the franchise. Go ahead and
Who's that
compete.
loser?
Dan Quinn.
Dan
DQ,
Quinn.
the man of the
DQ.
year.
I feel like Dan Quinn does that to tell kids to get off his yard
Wearing
too.
his
Like
hat down to his eyebrows. It's dumb.
You leave his forehead alone. Like Cody Swindell says, he needs an end to his head.
I don't care how flat your forehead is. There's never an excuse for that. Jalen Hurts. Here we go.
Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Who's number 80? Is that Julio?
Yes.
believe
Goes
so.
in motion. And it'll be a play action. Jalen's going to
Oh,
keep it, and he's going to have a blocker, and he's going to slide
Come
for
on.
a sack, essentially, and
Come on.
he's going to get up slow.
He was scared of
Yes.
Ron
What's going on with him? He's got a great booty, and it doesn't get talked about enough, Jalen Hurts.
Oh, yeah.
Under
appreciated booty.
Deshaun Watson's massage therapist confirmed that. That's booty.
Ooh, lucky you got away with a little bit. there,
Yeah.
Goddard.
Yeah, Dallas Goedert had a little bit of a hold there too. Referee's been keeping the flag in their pocket the second quarter after being all over the field in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's because they checked Twitter.
They sure did. Yeah, I appreciate it. Be self-aware,
Mhm.
referees, keepers, creepers,
Remember,
relax.
your kids still have to go to school.
Snap is away. Jalen drops back to pass. Got a little bit of time. Throws it out to the right.
Whoa!
Back shoulder caught.
Yeah, they need a touchdown on this drive. They can't go.
No, yeah.
They can't go into the half 17-6.
Gilly Lock on the coverage. I mean, great coverage. Just perfect ball.
Yeah.
And A.J. Brown. If you throw a perfect ball to A.J. Brown, most of the time he's going to catch it.
99 times out of 100.
Yep.
To be exact.
Drops back to pass. Jalen Hurts. Screen pass to Goddard, and he's going to get taken
Wrap up.
down
You like
rather
that single leg? You like that single
quickly.
leg?
Yeah, great inside single.
Yeah, he kind of brought it up.
Brought it up, elevated it. I believe that was Jerron Bland on the tackle. It was.
He did wrestle in college, too.
Really?
Yep. No.
That makes sense. I mean, if I were to critique one like tackling technique is when an NFL player who didn't wrestle gets a hold of a leg, what they really fail to do is elevate it.
Yep.
And that's really all you need to know. It's just whatever limb you have, just put it up in the air.
Yeah, always. You'll take down anybody. You take down the tallest man in the world, you put his foot
Well,
up for his head.
especially in football, right? Because all you need to do is slow a man down for a second.
Yep.
And then somebody else is going to come in and take his head off, or even better, go for the ball. Police and law enforcement, probably military or whatever. You get a hold of a leg, just put it up in the air and wait for somebody else to, finish the job.
Wait for a referee to come by and
I like to put them both up.
Put them both up. That's how I broke my jaw.
That's how he broke his jaw. He put them both up.
See, I was talking about spread eagle. That's more fun.
Spread eagle. It's got eagle in it. Eagles are fun.
Boston Scott Eagle.
Are we talking about wrestling still, or?
I mean,
I'm kind of
there are some things I've seen with both in it.
Mm.
It starts off wrestling and then it turns into something a little more fun.
Yeah.
That is a special category.
It's a very special category.
That
It
is a special
intimidates me.
category.
But I gotta say, I just go for the wrestling and then I turn it off.
Yeah.
I just want to watch good fundamentals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well said.
Nothing about some good fundamentals.
Just some good fundamentals. Good high crotches.
Mm-hmm.
Head inside. They called me Captain High Crotch in undergrad.
Terrifying nickname to have.
Oh yeah, I was good at wrestling.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I was good at wrestling at one point in my life.
What is a high crotch? Before I just start believing that your penis is actually like up here.
Head outside single. It's the real story is you don't really go for the high crotch, you go for the back of the knee. But if you let me get a hold of that situation, I'm gonna take you down 10 times out of 10.
No, man.
So it's just like shoulder position?
Yeah, but you get a good high crotch. Like, it's basically just a saddled up single leg. Like, a single leg, like you can go from the ankle peg to the knee pretty much. You'll see some people get a single leg from like the upper thigh, but high crotch is specifically designed to target this area. You're just shooting it as deep as you can right through their crotch.
Yeah.
And then you lock your own arm and you just like you're cinching that leg.
Gotcha.
It's like they're not pulling it out. You hit a good high crotch.
I'll show you some highlights at halftime.
Yeah,
Show me
you
on
want-
Ryan. Show me on
I
Ryan.
can show you naked if you want during halftime.
Okay, don't show me on Ryan. Show me on me.
Naked.
I have a better offer for you, my friend.
Oh, did y'all see that really big plate of spaghetti with meatballs?
No.
I don't watch commercials on purpose. I'm gonna get too hungry. Got a bag of Funyuns downstairs that's gonna last the rest of the day.
That temper tantrum.
Uh-oh. Dog has entered the room. Jalen Hurts is in shotgun after the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter rather, drops back to pass. And he's going to get munched up, and he does get munched up by basically every single Cowboys pass rusher on the play. Micah does his little bear crawl to end the sack, which would indicate that he was a part of it. Seemed like he was the last one in on the play, but maybe we'll see differently in the replays. Double teamed, a lot of pressure up the middle. Oh wow!
First one there.
Holy shit! That was rather impressive. That was obnoxious.
That's
Okay.
that's
I
definitely
will
a
also
wrestler.
say, while I'm looking at it, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Rest in
And
peace,
hope y'all
Reggie
keep watching. Thank y'all so much for coming on.
White. Rest in peace, Reggie White.
Well said, Paxton Bailey. We will take a break for halftime. Stay on. Don't even close your browser. Keep your tab open. Keep it streaming through the half. We will sync up with you in the second half, but we got a lot of half left to play, Paxton. So don't get ahead of yourself, even though you're doing a great job of hosting and producing the show. Yeah. Well done, Paxton Bailey. You know what you're doing. You sneaky little devil.
You dirty dog.
I'm a Randy Minks. What can you say?
Mhm. Speaking of Randy Minks, Jalen Hurts. Ooh, that was seemed like the defense got a jump there on 3rd and 18. Felt like that was offsides. That was weird, right? Am I crazy?
I didn't see it.
Someone tell me I'm crazy. That felt like
You're a little crazy.
okay. Thank you. Okay, maybe I
Just a
just
little
saw it.
crazy.
Maybe I just saw it incorrectly. Also, if you guys do want to leave a comment, especially in the second half or right now, we will definitely respond to it. Paxton Bailey is the czar of comments. He will read your comment to me, even if you're a troll
Boy.
at this point.
Yeah, we spent the whole second half of the Thursday night game talking to Brandy.
Brandy, #1 troll of the channel, lover.
Very fun.
Randy's a 43-year-old man.
That's what we were thinking as well. Entirely possible. Pick is up and wide. Nope. Almost wide right. Sneaks it through the right upright. And look at here. We got an 11-point game, gentlemen. And ladies, if you are watching live with us. Brandy. Yeah, Brandy was hilarious. I mean, it is entirely possible it was a man logged into his wife's premium YouTube account.
That man's profile picture was stunning.
But I would like to think that it was truly Brandy, and she will be a guest on the show. Once we become like Pat McAfee level, like she'll be our Gumpy. Like we'll hire her for, $200,000 a year.
If I remember correctly, she did say she lived in Kansas.
Oh, yeah. Well, 200. Oh, so AJ Hawk is what you're saying. She'll be our AJ Hawk.
She
She'll
could
call in.
Definitely.
Keep us in our that is an untapped market for sure, is the women market.
Hey Brandy,
football.
send me your number and
relax. Don't do that, Brandy. Don't do that. Absolutely under no circumstance.
Yeah, he's right.
Although he does own a lot more percentage of real estate than I do.
You're too kind.
You theoretically, we don't entirely understand that situation, but feels like you want to.
So I figured it out more.
Okay.
In the fact that
real estate update.
I will be 100% as soon as my mom decides that she wants to do it.
Okay.
She's just lazy.
All right.
So it's in her name. It's supposed to be in mine.
It's 0% in your name currently.
Okay.
0%.
So the feelings of this are not for Mrs. Bailey, are not reflected by the rest of this, except for just Paxton Bailey. Like we're not gonna attach
I
your mom's leg.
live
Your
in
mom's
it.
leg.
I cleaned the shit out of it. I painted the shit not that well.
The floor he hot mopped with tar.
I don't know why you keep saying hot mopped. I use a weed killer sprayer full of black dye. I wish I
Sure, it's gonna up the resale value.
No, I'm just saving up.
You use a weed killer in the house?
No, I just used it in one of those sprayers, and then I sprayed it all out.
He tarred
So
his floor.
you use the weed killer in the house? Like
Just a canister. He used like one.
Yeah,
of
I
the
just bought a
pump
clean
cans.
canister.
The pump can, that they
Yeah,
use. He
yeah,
used that
but
to use that to paint his floor, basically.
Tar.
And you put weed killer in the spray.
No. I just bought a fresh weed kill sprayer.
Okay.
Like I was just using that
Okay.
to describe it like that.
Okay.
Oh,
Got it.
David Jakes. I am 23, but I understand your reference.
What did he say?
He quoted a song by The Looking Glass. Brandy, you're a fine girl.
You're a fine girl.
Oh, what a good wife you would be.
You would be.
But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea.
No.
The kick is into the end zone.
I'm 45 years old.
You really are. That's why I like you. That's why I tolerate you, even though you're technically a Gen Zer.
Yeah, I hate it too. I have the same relationship with that as I do the Cowboys. I know going in that most of us are bad, and I spend 30% of the time that I know someone just up front, like, "Hey, I'm one of the good ones."
And the
Dak
Cowboys-
Prescott drops back to pass, tosses it out over to the left. Tony Pollard, and he'll go out of bounds, and the referee will stop the clock. I don't think he should. Yeah.
I'll take a catch in 5 yards all day long. Thanks,
Lions
guys.
still in first place in the division. Packers are, sort of nipping on the heels now, 3 games down. Probably a little bit too late for the Packers. Lions still in track to get a home game, even a disappointing loss to the Bears today.
Yeah.
Very disappointing.
Big one.
Drops back to pass, Dak throws it over to the right, and wow, throws in an absolute fucking laser beam to Michael Gallup.
Right over the defender too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Placed well. Dak Prescott is operating at an MVP level. If I've ever seen an MVP play before, which I have, Dak Prescott's playing like that.
Oh,
Hit low. Early pressure. Hit low.
that looked like he tore both of his knees.
It
in
would have
half.
been bad if he would have hit him with his other shoulder.
Hassan Reddick in on the sack.
I think he came down with his left.
East. And he just
Yeah.
He's
So
got-
great
If
sack.
he would have fell to the other shoulders, his knees would be bending the other
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Great double leg takedown. Literally how they are instructing them to sack quarterbacks nowadays.
Kill them.
Dak Prescott steps up in the pocket, throws it off to, I believe, CD Lamb.
Yeah.
And he's going to get bumped out of bounds. That should still be running clock.
3rd and 5.
So they mess up that clock too, because he was running backwards. They gave him forward progress, and he ran out of bounds. Clock should be running right now, but the referees, second time on this drive, fuck it up.
It's a referee world. They do what they want.
We say this is the easiest way to fix over-unders in the NFL is just pay off the referees $10,000 to run the clock or stop the clock in the end of the second quarter, and everyone will forget about it and will pay attention to it, and you'll make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Dak Prescott drops back to pass, throws it to the right, and it'll be complete. There's a flag. Brandon Cooks is a veteran receiver, which makes me feel like the PI's on it. Oh, excuse me. Nick Sirianni looking highly intelligent on the sideline there. Per
Had
usual.
some coming as they were going.
I didn't hear what you said. I don't think I want you to repeat it. What did you say? Was it inappropriate?
No.
Oh.
I said you had some coming while some was going.
Well, you thought it was inappropriate. I get if you just heard
I
the.
just heard come.
So I heard him coming. I'm like, yeah, I can see why he kind of like, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and
Like,
talk over that.
Why is this Cowboys fan talking about coming all the time?
Yeah.
To scoreboard.
What does that have to do with coming?
Pass interference on the defense.
I probably don't get to look at the Cowboys up for long, so I got to take advantage of it now.
44
So
more
same
Jesus,
player,
that's-
pass interference and face mask. If you are going to commit an automatic first down penalty, you might as well do it twice. So smart.
Yeah, like, the both of them count now.
Yeah, they do.
Kathleen Jakes is asking who Boston is cheering for.
That's my mom.
Apparently, he's.
I don't see the face mask. Do you guys?
Yeah, it was before the
Like,
he
got the
broke
ball.
back for the comeback.
I believe Boston is cheering for the Eagles.
Yeah, he is.
He's an Eagles fan. So if mom wanted to buy him a piece of merchandise
Kelly Green.
for Christmas, a Kelly Green Eagles jersey would do.
If she can put Kelsey on the back of it, it'd be the sexiest.
Jason
dog in the
Kelsey, he would be the sexiest dog in the world. So if we can make that happen, that would be ideal. Jason Kelsey.
She's biting his whole foot right now.
Yeah, we don't trim his back nails. He kind of bites his own rear nails. We let him kind of take care of that.
If he messes up, it's on him.
He's got a dog chiropractor. All right.
That's my dog. He does have dog chiropractors. Not even me. Dak drops back to pass. Not my Eric's expertise. He is going to run for a gain of 4 on the play before getting taken down. 36 seconds on the clock if you're syncing up with us at home. Second timeout taken for the Dallas Cowboys, looking to advance on their 11-point lead in the first half.
Well, I don't know what train's coming through, but it sounds awful.
That's the money train coming through the station.
Your mom says Eagles are for Beagles.
Ah, nice.
What rhymes with wieners?
I
He's a 49 Niners fan.
He's a San Francisco 40 wiener.
He's a San Francisco 40 wiener.
He's a Browns fan first and foremost because all dogs are Browns fans. Dog pound. So he was happy. See?
I think he's more of a Browns defense fan. He was kind of on board with me that whole.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a Browns defense fan. Dog pound.
He's not like a Deshaun Watson dog.
No.
Did you see that look that he gave you as soon as
Yeah.
you said Deshaun Watson?
He got Flacco now, right?
He hates Deshaun. Joe Flacco signed into a long-term contract.
Exactly.
He's the future of the program. Just get Jim Schwartz back there with Kevin Stefanski and Joe Flacco and all of our offensive weapons. If we get Joe Flacco and Nick Chubb together,
Oh,
you don't think DTR?
you don't think Joe Flacco can hand the ball off to
scariest team in the AFC.
is it Nick Chubb?
Is Chubby Bubby Baby Boy coming back this season?
Oh no.
There's no way.
Yeah,
He's still in crutches on the sideline while Deshaun is in a suite. But Mary Kay Cabot said that was okay because the Browns didn't want Deshaun to risk having an injury on the sideline while Nick Chubb was on the sideline in crutches with a knee injury. So that checks out. That totally makes sense. No chance Mary Kay Cabot is holding the water for Deshaun Watson.
No.
It's not a propaganda situation at all.
Not at all.
Deshaun's a great guy.
He's great.
He served his time.
Served his country.
For multiple predatory sexual behaviors. And unfortunately, he hurt his shoulder. Great guy.
If he'd been able to get a massage, he probably wouldn't have hurt that shoulder.
And that's what people are saying. And he's a great guy, and people don't say that enough. Deshaun, great guy.
Cool.
There's no reason for you to not support him on Twitter and other social media.
Injury update from Blankenship.
Sounds like he's out with a concussion or a stinger situation.
Sounds like Reed Blankenship said that I'm Batman.
Yeah.
Concussion, being evaluated.
Right, we're in Gotham.
You want to ride with Batman? Like we're at the sideline.
Good news is he's white. Dak Prescott drops back to pass, throws it up over the middle, deep, caught, and he's going to be just short of the touchdown. Brandon Cooks, and they call a timeout. The Cowboys do their last timeout of the half, and they will have the ball, worst case scenario, at the 1 yard line. Brandon Cooks, what a great ad in the offseason. Go ahead, Paxton Bailey.
1 yard line. What are you looking for?
Tush push, baby.
Tush push.
Tush push, baby. You got
Did he
27
not get
seconds.
in because it feels like? Let's see. Where does he land?
Yeah,
just
it looks
an
short.
inch.
Looks like a good
Just
spot.
an inch short. If he could have gotten his arms out there, he could have had it.
Story of my life, just an inch short. But yeah, Brandon Cooks also an inch short on that. Dak Prescott, 13 for 21, 156 yards. Feels like he's been a lot better this game.
A lot of running game though. I feel like there's been some. Pollard's been really effective, and that's kind of kept his yardage totals down.
Tony Pollard for fantasy managers in the backfield. Dak Prescott in shotgun though. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to look to the left. He's going to throw to the left. He's going to
try to get at the Cooks. Try to get Cooks.
That's the right thing to do in that situation.
Yeah.
I mean, Cooks has our highest red zone percentage.
try and get your guy the ball. Really, Brandon Cooks is the highest red zone percentage over Jake Fergie Ferg.
Over Jake
CeeDee
Ferg and
Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb is open field guy.
CD does not feel like a
You
red
would think
zone
though,
target.
because of his size and just his leaping ability, that he would be.
He's elusive and he's great at getting open, but something about it on the goal line is just not.
If they had a running back that was just like really, really big and good in the goal line, like Ezekiel Elliott, that really helped them. But they don't need it because they got Michael Gallup on a natural pick route, touchdown for the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones shaking hands, kissing babies, 23-6. Oh boy. Oh boy, Alberta. Flag on the play. Probably excessive celebration because it's the Cowboys. Nope. No foul on the play. Another flag just falls out of the pocket of the referees. They're trying to get some face time. And Michael Gallup's like, sorry about it, pal. Sorry about it. I didn't mean to do it, but I'm sorry. But here I am. So I think I was the only one who recommended the Cowboys minus 3.5, and now I feel like just a real asshole for that. I feel sad. But Dak Prescott doesn't feel sad. Jalen Hurts feels sad. He's like, hey, I'm not going to win my division, and I'm not going to win the MVP. Dak Prescott is.
Oh, buddy.
But we got a lot of football left to be played. There is Jason Kelsey, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, who is a Heisman Trophy Award winner, A.J. Brown, who wasn't drafted highly enough,
3rd round.
Dallas Goedert.
Where did AJ Brown go to college again?
Ole Miss. He was with DK Metcalf. He came out with DK Metcalf. And both of them got pushed down because they thought that Ole Miss receivers couldn't run the whole route tree.
Well, yeah, and they couldn't. And they couldn't run the whole route tree, but it's not like they have coaches in the NFL making millions of dollars to teach their college.
It's not like they don't have God-given ability to just absolutely, without the route tree, still win.
Yeah, that's obnoxious.
They're physical freaks.
That's also one of the disappointing things you have as a college football fan.
Mm-hmm.
When in hindsight you find out your team has like 2 guys you probably should have won a national championship with. But you didn't.
Look at Clemson before Deshaun Watson. You're telling me they had Sammy Watkins, Martavius Bryant, and DeAndre Hopkins all on the field at the same time, and they couldn't muster one championship because of the quarterback that they had.
Yeah.
It's just, to me, it's just eye-popping that you have that much offensive talent, and it just you're just a middling college football team. And even Ole Miss, A.J. Brown played the slot. That was his whole knock, was he was only a slot. He never played outside because they had Laquan Treadwell and DK Metcalf.
So Jalen's in shotgun here. We're going to see if they're going to make an effort. They're not. They're going to run a draw. And DeAndre Swift is going to get tripped up inbounds, and that'll be the end of the half. Stay with us. We'll be back for the second half. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching.
They're taking the time out there.
Okay, no, we're not gonna leave.
We're going to stay right here.
We're gonna stay right here. The whole time out.
Eagles.
Phillies.
We got 3 to spare.
Why?
It'd be a shame to waste them.
Another field goal.
You can't go home with them in your pocket. And we could get some valuable Dallas Goedert.
It'd make it a 2-score game if they could manage to get a field goal.
Garbage time. Bullshit here. That would be great. Cowboys well on their way, by the way, at home. Well on their way to scoring another 40 points here, which is a lot of football points in the NFL. Seems like the Cowboys just do that every single time at home. And I apologize to my parents for inviting you, but I will make it worth your time. Our house looks beautiful right now. Jalen Hurts, out route, caught, apparently, A.J. Brown. And that's what that's that meaningless end of half fantasy football points that we were looking for. And if that right toe was in bounds and it was not, that was out of bounds. And that will be reviewed. Gilly lock on the coverage, and that will not be complete. Didn't feel like it was complete the first time I saw it.
Are they reviewing it? Because it's only 9 seconds left, and they have not
incomplete.
That's okay.
So good. So if this was 2022 football, they would go to a commercial break. They would look at that. Everyone in America would know that it was incomplete before we even saw the commercial break, and then the referees would come back and tell us that was incomplete off a commercial break. In 2023, after the 2-minute warning, the referee, somebody gets in their ear, hey, we saw it on the broadcast, obviously incomplete, let's keep it moving. I love it. So much good for the product. So much better. So shout out to the NFL. Jalen Hurts hands it off up the middle. Ooh. And they're probably going to call another timeout here, I guess. And they do not. Didn't call timeout.
That's it.
And that's half. Okay. I'm glad we stuck around. Thank you, guys. We'll see you for the second half. Don't close your browser, all right, pal? Don't even think about closing it.
Is he thinking about it?
Don't even think about it. Don't even
Quit that.
quit thinking about it.
Yeah.
Have a
Quit.
beer.
Don't do it.
Jake's family don't do that.
Don't even think about it. And
Uh-oh. Cowboy injury.
Oh no! How terrible! And a Cowboy's injured.
Oh, he's a big guy.
Is it Diggy Zilla?
Oh, hello and welcome back to What We're Talking About with Jamie J. I am him. I'm here with a well-established, smart group of human beings. We are going to live stream watch party the second half of this football game. We are here. What day is it, Paxton Bailey?
It is December 9th.
It is December 10th.
10. December 10th.
December 10th. All right.
December 10th here, and the day of the week that it is Sunday night.
Sunday.
And we're here for Sunday night football. You have the comments, leave in here in the comment section. If you're a direct family member to me, we'll reply to them.
Especially for travel plans for the holiday season.
Yeah, so my parents are coming in for the Lions game. Lions trending rapidly downward, but I'm not worried about it. Okay, we're going shit. Not worried about it currently. I think they're gonna figure it out. Yeah, especially if CJGJ comes back off the injury, the safety would greatly transform the way the defense operates, which will be beneficial. Lions are a little bit ahead of schedule roster-wise, I think. So, like I said, I'm not worried about it. I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of them this season. The Browns, however, Guy Perty, sitting to my left, thank you for joining us here today.
Would not be anywhere else.
I'm really happy you made it here from straight out of Abu Dhabi. Is that right?
Yeah, just back from Abu Dhabi.
How was that?
No, I go to Dubai in 2 weeks actually.
Yeah.
Dubai in 2 weeks.
Are you going skiing or something? Golfing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see the slopes of Dubai with the gal. But that's where our family's from, so we're really just gonna poke around and see how much stuff I can get away with sand. But I've been practicing for a little bit nervous because you get arrested for a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you prepared for the things you are and aren't allowed to do there?
Yeah.
Do you drink alcohol there?
Yeah, you can. Well, it's very. You have to go to like a bar, and you can't be drunk in public. So it's very kind of spotty on the point of you getting.
Can't be drunk in public, like not Dallas, right? Like
no, like I think it's worse. Like you can't be caught being drunk. I don't know.
Yeah,
I know it's very. It's tricky if you get too drunk there. Period. Unless you're at your own home. So if you get too drunk at the bar, there's a very high likelihood you get jailed out. Here we go.
Do people rent places there? Is it all owned?
A lot of people foreigners will buy property there and not be there.
Snap is away. Handoff is up the middle. DeAndre Swift will get the first down.
So we need to see more of.
It's the Airbnb of the world, basically.
Yeah, like Airbnb.
Are there apartments there? Do people own apartments? Do people rent apartments there?
Yeah. I think it's pretty expensive, but obviously,
how many American dollars
not a
per
big middle class
studio?
Dubai. It's like a high end.
Do they have? I understand what Dubai is, buddy.
No, well, it's all high end people, and then
Snap is away. Jalen Hurts off that fast throws it to AJ Brown on a slant. He fumbles it, and the Cowboys pick it up. First down, Cowboys. Do they have apartments there? Do people rent apartments there?
I would assume so. I don't know how exactly it works up. I know a lot of very cheap labor is there.
Okay.
So
people, probably everybody owns there.
Most people own, I want to say. But a lot of people own.
Stephon Gilmore on the strip. And we are spooling here for the first time on the channel here upstairs. Might have to check to see if anybody is on the Wi-Fi, and we are back. We might have to at a commercial break try and get live. It's clearly a strip from Stephon Gilmore and AJ Brown. Clearly a recovery by the Cowboys. And the Cowboys might just want to go with this game. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I guess I was right. I hate to be right sometimes, but yeah. Oh boy. Okay, Dak Prescott under center, and he's going to hand the ball off
Up the middle, he's going to get munched up in the backfield. Okay, so we are at 13:23 to 21:20 on our clock after we had the school here. We are operating out of our secondary sound booth, secondary studio here on Starks Avenue. We'll make it do with before we have supervision. Zach drops back to pass, throws it to the left, wide open. Oh no! Broken up. CD Lamb felt like he was wide open. Felt like Dak put it right where it needed to be, and felt like it was just dropped. Unfortunately, you see the replay here. Double move for CD Lamb.
Beautiful double move too.
Luckily, they had safety help over top to bail them out there. Yeah. Sidney Brown did a good job of breaking that up because that could have been a big play for the Cowboys. But now it's 3rd and 9. Now the Cowboys are in a position that's not super great. Dak is in shotgun. Man goes out in motion, drops back to throw. He does throw. Passes caught. It's short of the line to gain. And I think the Cowboys are going to have to punt after that reception. Uh-oh.
Hankins is out.
Hankins getting carted to with the locker room.
The Cart's really having to work to get that big body back there.
Listed at 320. Interior defensive tackle.
Definitely putting that in turtle. You're not putting that in rabbit on that little cart there.
Dude, the punt is sure. He's going to stick the wood on Kobe.
Here we go. The Cowboys are back to punt. 12-14 on our clock here. The punt is up in the air, and the Eagles return the kick for a pretty good game. It's RKO'd out of bounds.
Schoonmaker on the tackle.
Schoonmaker, the rookie tight end, getting involved in special teams. And Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles have a chance to move the ball downfield, get a touchdown, make this game interesting for us. Please, Jalen. For the love of God.
Come on, Jalen.
Come on, Jalen. Jalen.
Listen, it's your father.
Come on, bud.
Jalen.
Jalen.
Hey, son.
Now.
Get your balls a tug, bud. You're embarrassing our family name out there, son. You ain't from Texas. And don't think about coming home for Christmas. Night, Jalen.
So how much would a condo go for in Abu Dhabi?
Well, I don't know. I really have no clue at all about any of that. I know Abu Dhabi is like a state equivalent to Dubai, so it's like they have different laws in Abu Dhabi. So I'm not exactly sure. I don't even know. I'll just try to make it out to Abu Dhabi for a day, but I think the amount of time I'm out there, I'll be in Dubai. My gym, there's a jiu-jitsu gym in Dubai. I'm going to train out for 2 days, so I'm excited about that. And then we're going to South Africa for a week after. So,
Are you hunting for like tigers or something?
I'm like a safari. Go hang out with them. Jump on the cart sometimes. It's like the Instagram videos. You'll be okay.
Don't walk into the grass.
I'm just going to be the most background movie character that's ever existed on this entire trip.
There's tigers. It's all that.
You don't want to be the main character in South Africa.
No.
Or like, you could die really cool.
Yeah,
Just make sure that.
I imagine if I die in South Africa, it's not going to be professional.
It might be
I either get mugged in Johannesburg and I don't fork over my wallet because I'm drunk, or I get fucking mauled by a tiger. It's being small. So I don't know.
Just either way.
Yeah, sure. So it'll be on nature's metal probably. You guys don't see me for a second. Maybe January.
Yeah, your dead body just be crying.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
I probably like to just most secondary.
I'd share it. And I would be like on social media and profit from your death.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna recover from the podcast.
Yeah.
Every time this guy was on, he said record views.
I would start to go funny for you to talk it all.
Yeah. I did that for the Wounded Warrior Project once. But it was okay because I was in the National Guard. So
Yeah.
they're not going to pay me anyways.
Well said, guys.
Here we go, Jalen.
And Jalen
All
is in the
right.
pistol formation. It looks like DeAndre Swift behind him. Play action to DeAndre. Just back to pass. Throws a boot to the right.
Woo!
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith appeared to be over his reach. Stephon Gilmore, Gilly Lock on the coverage, and he is really taking over the game here for the Cowboys.
He's really been on AJ Brown all night.
DeAndre Hopkins basically called him the hardest guy he's ever had to play against. Even
Yeah, he didn't win Defensive Player of the Year 3 years ago or whatever on action. Like he's still pretty good at football, but yeah, he's playing really well. He's on the bottom of your screen now. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. It's going to be hand up the middle. Wow. Oh, wow. Quickly, abruptly taken down to the ground after getting a 3 or 4 on the play.
Donovan Wilson, Marquise Bell.
Swift is 8 carries for 31 yards. Not great. Not great at all. 11:30 on the clock. We're trying to sync up this at home. If you can hear a dog barking outside, that's my dog.
probably the mouse that I saw in the tree.
I apologize. Jalen shotgun, 3rd and 6. Big 3rd and 6. Drops back pass. Throws it quickly out of his hands.
Whoa.
Bad. Deron Bland on the coverage. Devontae Smith in that neck of the woods, but nowhere near him. Not good guy.
Not great. We really need a big defensive player.
Yeah, you're in like a pick 6 or something to get that in this
a
game.
bad snap too.
Not a great snap out of Kelsey, the sexiest man alive. Maybe he should have focused more on snapping the football instead of being so damn sexy.
Yeah.
You know?
I can't hate him for that, man. But yeah, you're right.
The punt is up in the air. It better be a good punt. This game stinks. Fumbles it, and it feels like
the back of your turn.
there's a flag.
Come on, man.
Feels like that's going to be on the Eagles. I think the long snapper recovered that fumble, which is pretty cool. The long snappers are around the world. I'm a long snapper, all area long snapper. No
Fair
big deal.
catch. Let's see. That's
Yep, definitely bounced off.
okay. Joey.
You know what I heard today? Speaking of names, is Amon-Ra and Equanimous St. Brown's dad changed their name from Brown to St. Brown because it looked better on the back of a jersey.
Mm-hmm.
That's
He's right.
so cool.
Isn't that cool?
That's so cool.
So is their dad's last name Brown?
Yep. Former Mr. Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
From 1970 something. Like him and like they had I think they had another one about the St. Browns, and like they just all free work in the gym and don't talk to each other.
Yeah, they're not allowed to talk now. Have a good time. It'll work.
You put Saint in front of anything, it's kind of cooler.
We named all his kids after Egyptian gods too.
Yeah.
Like his brother's Osiris St. Brown, and then it's Equanimous, and then Amon-Ra.
The sun god. Praise the sun.
Equanimous, I think, is something to do with horses. If I remember correctly, so that would track.
The horse god.
Something like that.
Well, the horse god won this weekend. The Bears recently beat the Lions. Oh, that's a different dog outside. So here's my dog. So there's a different dog barking loudly outside. And my dog's actually the good one. Spoiler alert. Wow.
Not bad.
What a big reveal. There's a different dog outside. And my dog's the good one. Who could have seen that coming? Good job, Austin. Go get him. That's rude that there's a different dog outside making noise during my podcast.
Well, there was a mouse in the tree too, so it's like I was afraid that was gonna disturb the I guess the fireside chat more than the dog would. Because it was bouncing from branch to branch in that tree over by your barbecue pit.
There is a distinct difference between a rat in a tree and a squirrel in the tree. And your typically your female significant other tolerates one a little bit more than the
All it
the
takes
same
is more
thing.
fur.
Yeah.
But we got a cat. We leased her, we rented her, we purchased her declawed. We're looking into getting her reclawed now, so she can murder things around the neighborhood that we need murdering.
Give her a Second Amendment right back.
Oh yeah, right to bear
So
arms.
she's taking it to the streets.
Right to cat arms. Yeah, that'll be good.
So instead of a cat, it's like Wolverine.
Yeah. What's the
Vibranium.
Vibranium?
Adamantium is what
Oh.
Wolverine had.
Yeah.
Vibranium is Captain America and Black Panther.
Right.
The shield?
Yes.
So this is a video from Frisco at the Star, which is even farther away from the stadium from where the previous videos are and where we are.
The market's where wife ruined a business near my parents' house.
Oh yeah? Tell me more.
Yeah, so the Marcus Ware bought his wife a gym, and
Toss back to pass. Dak Prescott throws it over the middle. It's incomplete. Go ahead.
yeah, then she didn't take care of it or ever go to it, from what I'm told, and then it just closed after 3 months.
CD Lamb's got beautiful teeth.
I agree.
Gosh.
Not better than Rick Rass.
Looking at Chris Collinsworth and Chirico.
Mike Trout says, "Man, I wish it would just go away."
The crew were
Mike
directly competing with tonight. Dak Prescott goes back to pass.
Oh,
What a bad
swallowed
idea.
up. Reddit?
Tony Pollard
No.
on the target. Incomplete. Clock stops. And that's really what you're hoping for if you're a fan of Philadelphia or a fan of a close game when it seems like you're getting a lot of concurrent viewers.
I'm not stressed out. It's all right.
Me either. I'm not stressed out at all. You know who's not stressed out? Jalen Hurts.
Never.
He's never.
Stone cold.
3rd and 10 would be nice if the Eagles defense did anything. Dak drops back to pass all the time.
Swallow.
And he gets munched up. Picked up. And he's going to take it back. And what did we say?
We say
Touchdown.
we needed a defensive turnover. Well, I can't give
We
you
needed a defensive score.
Come here.
Is that
We
Fletcher?
said it.
Wow,
Was it Fletcher Cox that got the actual sack that actually knocked the
Oh.
ball loose?
No, was it? Yeah, it was. 91. but-
And now we got a close game all of a sudden here in Arlington, Texas.
Boys, we got ourselves, what is it? 24 minus, 12-point game. Pick this.
Oh, Zach Martin.
So
even.
Cox gets home. Clear fumble.
That's Carter, isn't it? 98.
Philly's got to go for 2 here.
Clear scoop. Clear touchdown.
Is it
Jalen Carter,
Jalen.
the rookie.
the rookie that and everybody
Kick
said,
is up. Kick is through the uprights. I recently did a hit piece on him on my channel. It has like the most views out of any long form video on my channel on Jalen Carter. So I apologize to him directly.
Well, Jalen Carter's about to be right back out there. So that's
Scoop
looking
and
fine.
score. Man out of Georgia.
Half that defense is out of Georgia.
Yeah. both the interior linemen are out of
What
Georgia.
is their
Jordan.
Oh, what is it? Is it 7 of our starting defensive players?
Kobe
came
Dean.
out of University of Georgia.
Really?
Yeah.
Walker, Carter.
Is it 7 of your defensive starters or 7 of your starters? 'Cause
7
I know
defensive.
Swift went to
I think
Georgia.
it's defensive.
It's defensive.
Yeah.
Because I know Kobe Dean. What's the defensive end? The guy I wanted.
Well, we had no Barnett came from Tennessee.
Yeah, Barnett
and we
came.
cut and we lost. We
Yeah.
cut him.
Brandon Graham's Michigan. Carter and Jordan are both defensive tackle. They played side by side. Then the defensive end that you got at the end of the first round was the defensive end from Georgia.
Riddick.
Nakobe Dean. Reddick's from Temple.
That's right.
Nakobe
That's
Dean.
right, yeah.
Nakobe Dean was Georgia.
We're at 6.
And I think one of the corners I think is Georgia.
That's a scary defense. Whenever they play, which is apparently just half of every game.
And they're
It's half of every game. That
Well, they've kind of been the Eagles, especially if you've been watching every game, have been the inverse of what they were last year. Because
Yeah.
last season they were a first half team. They shut it down in the second half.
Yep.
And everyone was like, "Oh, they were just running the clock out. They weren't really actually trying to score because they were up by 14 points in the second half." And this year, they've not done anything in the first half, and then come out in the second half and kind of figured things out.
When they played the Bills, I think it was 6-14 at the half, and then the Bills didn't score any points in the second half at all.
Well, I thought the Bills had the lead in the fourth quarter even, and it just
I might be completely thinking of a different game. That was the nail biter came down.
Yeah, it came to it, and then they just let Jalen Hurts just run 20 yards into the end zone.
Yeah. Played for
Kansas City.
it was Kansas City. Kansas City did not score any points in the second half. No, very weird team to watch. But it's a lot of fans right now in Philly. That we're getting to the end of. I mean,
What fun is this?
Probably in Prescott.
Oh, it's the guard feature at the Overpass Park.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's right by the Majestic.
Oh yeah,
That's really close to where we are right now in South Dallas. Nowhere near the stadium.
You by Majestic, either?
Nothing that's cool visually that you will see on TV is anywhere near the stadium.
Unless you see Six Flags.
Yeah.
Which is like
you're 11 years old and you're watching.
20 minutes from the stadium, right? Six Flags.
It's right
no,
next to
no,
right by the
it's-
stadium. Maybe
It's like a 10-minute walk.
10?
Six Flags, or if they turn the Rangers Stadium, they're all like within walking distance.
I've never been to that Six Flags. I grew up in the Midwest, so
You saw
Yeah.
Six
Cedar
Flags?
Point, like
I used to work there.
if I, why would I want to go on any other roller coaster? I've been to Cedar Point, like shut up, bitch.
Cedar Point.
Handle up the middle, see Tony Pollard in the game, 4 yards on the play. It'll be second down for the Cowboys. What ride did you operate, or what was
I
your
worked
role?
at the water park, and then we would walk through the theme park after the water park closes, which was a few hours early. And you could ride the rides anytime you want.
Nice.
So it was the best job.
Well,
Besides the Eagles.
What was your favorite Maverick Top Thrill track?
Thrill, dude.
Yeah, that was the best.
Anybody
one.
that tells you it isn't, they're wrong.
It's great. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's the best. It's really the best.
It is.
Okay, here we go. Dak Prescott drops back to pass.
Get him.
And no one's near him.
Oh, his
And
knee was.
Pollard's gonna take the first down. He dropped the knee, but no one
Never
touched him.
touched him.
You should have touched him.
Yeah, come on, boys.
Should have touched him.
Not college, so you got
Which they should just change that rule in college while we're at it. For the record, like why are we holding
Get on the
that?
same page with as many things as we can.
It's better, right?
I do like the 1 foot rule. I like the 1 foot.
You do?
I really like it.
I wouldn't mind keeping that just for the sake of offense in college, just to keep it going. But anything that favors the offense, I'm good for keeping for college, and that including that. Jack off back to pass goes over the middle.
Darius Slay Jr. Break up. No, I like it. I like it in college because the best parts of football games are either crazy special team highlights like fake punt passes or fumbles, but really is the art that receivers, like when they run their route and getting the defender getting open, just reeling in those sideline catches. And I think, whenever they have to have the 2 feet in, there's some calls that just get overturned, and it's just one of my favorite parts of the game.
Yeah, I don't mind keeping that for college, but I like the way that is in it. So Hannafall, the middle, big game of 4. Looks like Dowdle.
looks like he's out.
Ooh.
Fall asleep?
He got rocked.
He went night for a minute, yeah.
I don't know. Jalen Carter was teabagging him. It took him a minute to get up.
We are looking at Jalen Carter here.
He got hit hard. It was
Swipe play.
that's a
Jalen Carter
maybe
not.
he got winded.
It was 90.
Good try, analyst
Ooh.
Paxton Bailey, but
On his head, no?
Just they collided on his head. Like their helmet hit his helmet,
looks like he's
Like
reaching
that.
to the back
and
of
then
his
his leg
leg.
got bent. He got a lot of bad things that happened.
Cowboys
in
team
that leg.
Dr. Drake. He wears cowboy hat.
He was probably the guy on the grassy knoll during the JFK.
I believe that.
What, you think he's in the CIA?
I mean, he's wearing a cowboy hat on the NFL sideline.
CIA.
Probably suspect.
I could do his job the way he does it on the field. I'm sure he has better expertise once he's off the field than I do. But when he's on the field, I'm like, that guy doesn't know.
He just walked out there. Walk it off.
He does like basic shit. He does like muscle testing and like he does like what you would train an undergraduate to do on the sideline of the field. Other than that, I have no opinion on him. He's got a great hat style.
So good.
Hats are so good.
You like Arby's?
I love Arby's. It's
I'm
kind of
tired
like
of Arby's
the people that are hating on Arby's genuine. They're
You
like
don't need
people that
Arby's.
hate on Nickelback. It's like,
I
did
thank
you
you.
actually dive into that album
Or you just find it
before
on
you open
Twitter?
your fucking mouth?
Yeah.
Honestly, I went to Arby's and got a euro, and it was delicious.
They got the
The meats.
they got the meats, and they have the not the Danish thing. What are those? You ever had those? The apple. They have
Oh, the
strawberry
turnover?
turnover. God, get your son or daughter a turnover.
And the
And
fries.
see the way they're smiling. It's great.
Dave Jakes used to stop separately at Arby's or just next to like McDonald's or whatever, or Wendy's or whatever we would get up on 8 Mile, back where I lived up in Michigan, 248.
Yeah.
Right off of 8 Mile and Haggerty, shout out. There was Arby's and McDonald's. That's probably still there to this day. And my dad would always stop separately at the Arby's because he had great taste at the time, and we were just too young to recognize it.
Like blue cheese, like you just didn't know how good it was until you got older.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is like. We also, speaking of that Target commercial, bought Boston a Buc-ee's Christmas sweater.
Very cute.
It has like legs to it,
Very cute.
and he walks weird when he's in it.
I was just at Bucky's last weekend, and there was one with a little beaver on the back,
Oh,
like hanging.
Oh, really?
look at these owners looking like they're close to death. Look at them. Both of them look like Mr. Burns in different.
Yeah, Larry looks way better.
$2 billion.
That's the second Texas fan I'm already there.
I agree. I don't know anything about him. But,
He's a baller. Oh, yeah, no.
well, yeah, obviously. He
Baller.
owns the Eagles.
Yeah.
Just back to pass. Oh, quick brush up the middle. Oh, Jake Ferguson, he's got some yak to get, and he gets a lot of yak, and he's going to go down after getting tackled on the 25-yard line. Jeepers creepers. Holy guacamole. Good Jake Ferguson season, pals. Sorry about it.
It's a fly zone tonight.
Yeah, the Cowboys are flying all over the place, which is what they have been doing at home all year.
Yeah, they're very impressed.
Your mom wanted to add 5 roast beef for $5. I gave him the coupon.
For Arby's?
Arby's.
That why he stopped because he had to use the coupon. Or
Hey, don't you shit on coupons, man. My Val packs are very useful.
They still have Val.
Drops back to pass, screen to Pollard, and he will gain 6 yards.
37, 6, yeah.
What is
Maybe
your
6.5, maybe 6.9. Ryan Perrio.
6.8.
what is your Valpak? What has been your most go-to Valpak coupon?
It's not my go-to, but I've used it once, and for the most expensive, it got me a cheap refrigerator. But it's the only time I ever get pizza is when I use the coupon to get Jets pizza, which is okay at best.
A coupon. Life is short. Eat better pizza. Let's get Jets. Dak Prescott loves Jets, and he's going to hand the ball off to CeeDee Lamb. And CeeDee Lamb's going to get 0 yards. He's going to get mugged up. There's also a flag.
Please give us a hold.
Feels like it could be a whole thing. James Bradbury on the tackle, 6'1".
Negative 2 touchdowns.
A large man. Genius.
Looks like he was the
Head coach Nick Sirianni replaced Andy Reid, who sucked. He was a dumb head coach. I'm so glad that he was
Who?
terrible.
personal foul.
Andy Reid,
Yeah, when he was in Philly.
that guy sucks. Head coach. He's so bad at head coaching.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Wow, personal foul on Biotish.
Yikes.
That's not even 10, it's 15.
A loser.
So here we are watching the replay. Is that my dog or is that the neighbor dog? 'Cause I'm sticking with it.
Mike,
Are you not allowed to do that?
You're not allowed to
Low
dog
block.
You're not allowed to do it.
Oh,
You're not allowed to do the.
you're gonna take out somebody's knee like that, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
But he wasn't engaged with anybody else.
But I think they've outlawed cut blocks for everything.
Yeah.
Let's call Dean Blandino. Dean, what do you think about this call, Paxton BB?
Well, I can't do it, dude.
Let's do what you said.
It's bullshit.
Okay.
I can do it.
I agree with
do it,
Dean.
Yeah.
But
Mean Dean
I'm more
Blandino.
than Eric, but
for the sake of keeping this game close, great call.
come on, it's that boy.
Second and 19, Dowell to the right of Dak and shotgun.
Big play defense. Do it. 2 feet.
Trips bunch to the right of Dak. Man goes in motion, goes to Dowell. He is munched. No, it'll be third and long.
He can missile there.
Who was that?
That was
Someone bounced it
the
off.
guy that just got, I don't know his name. He just got pulled out for a play because his helmet came off.
21.
On Ferguson. Yeah, 21.
Sidney Brown.
Sidney Brown, that's him.
Boy, I mean,
Brian,
look at the collision between both the defenders. I thought the defenders took each other out more than.
oh yeah, Sidney Brown, rookie out of Illinois.
Oh yeah, twin brother of Cincinnati running back Chase Brown.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Draws back to pass, back Prescott. Get him, steps up in the pocket. And he's gonna, there's a flag probably holding, they're probably definitely holding. Jackson go down short of the first down line to gain.
But you're going to back him up because you want to kick him out of field goal range.
Yeah, back him up.
Holding on defense, the referee indicates. We'll see if they accept it.
Offense for me.
Offense, thank you, guy. And they are going to accept it.
Yeah, that's right, baby. That's
The
right.
referee said maybe you didn't see us in the second quarter, but we're still here. Boy, be out.
Oh yeah, good hold, good hold too. Because if you're going to pressure up the middle on a double team, that's not good news. So just hold. Yeah, great hold there, protecting your quarterback.
Some hand strength too to just pull somebody down.
I respect that.
Falling down
I
one-handed.
respect that.
Yeah, and maybe you get away with it too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's
You just
good news.
you flail your arms like kind of like a foul in basketball.
Yeah.
You're gonna chase the PI here.
So here we go. Yeah, they're definitely going for PI City. No, they're not. I mean, they're going to stick it to the right, and they're going to gain. It's going to be a long field goal. So that'll be 58, 59-yard field goal.
How thick's that end zone again?
And here we go.
It's 10-6.
10 thick.
He made a 60, so he's going to try it.
He's literally never missed a field goal in his whole life.
He's about to miss his first one right here. I'll call the second zinger right here.
No, I think he's going to make it because I love the Dallas Cowboys I love Tony Romo.
He's missing it, man. The wind tonight, crazy. He's like,
I love the wind is
It's whipping.
yeah, the wind is.
the blistery wind in Arlington.
I think there's some snow falling.
He's gonna murder this, and he's up, and he absolutely fucking slaughtered it.
That was a great hit.
59-yard field goal. He's got a 60-yarder and a 59-yarder this game.
If your fantasy league is prioritizing long field goals like mine does, I put 5 points for 50, 4 points for 40. That
Mike Hero has 13 points right now because it's Brandon Aubrey, the number one kicker in the league.
Wow, that would have been good from 69.
he said.
You said that from 69?
Yeah.
What were you guys talking about again?
Field goal.
That kick.
That's a big fucking foot.
That guy's got a big old leg on him. He seems to kick it exactly where he wants to always, which is good news.
I went to Notre Dame.
Yeah. Went to Notre Dame. Oh, that's right. He wasn't. He's not Australian. He's went to the MLS.
Yeah.
He
never played. He never kicked for Notre Dame, but
just spreading misinformation on the podcast. So Dallas Goddard is the only real rugby Australian.
There's one more, I think, but he's a kicker. Or no, he's a punter.
No further questions.
all the punters are Aussie kickers. The Houston punter is like Aussie guy. I think
Aubrey is 7 for 7 at 50+ yards for a field goal. That's obnoxious. Even if you do kick it,
even in a dumb stadium,
and kicks it to the upright. This guy's awesome. I love this guy. And I love the Cowboys, which is why I love Aubrey. And I definitely know the league. All right.
Dude, I was thinking the same thing. You know, do you think they closed at 11 or?
In this part of town, probably if you go to Irving, though.
Like, this part of town, they just closed forever.
From Farmers Branch.
Oh,
Siri, go ahead and tell me what time Arby's closes tonight.
this is good news.
Siri, you heard. Thank you. Okay, just give me the number. This is one of the
I like how you got domineering husband on Siri. You heard me, Siri.
Jalen drops back, passes it to AJ Brown, and he'll gain 25 on that play. And and this is why the Eagles are good in the second half this season.
Goodwin trailing
Good one trailing.
in the second half. 10 p.m. Oh, God.
That's 15, 14 minutes now.
Snap is away. Handoff is up the middle of the Swift. He's got a lot of space.
Okay, he was fumbling that whole carry, but I'll take 7.
Felt like someone from the defensive line of the Cowboys got pancaked on this. I'm looking at somebody getting pancaked right
On the
here.
right side?
There was some home cooking, and it was Pancake City. Oh, yeah, number 33, I think. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, you got
A little friendly fire there.
Valley. That's my dog. Handoff again up the middle. This falls for no reason.
Push if we want to pass it on the third down. Give it to this push on 4. Swear to God.
It's third down. 3:30, 29 on the clock, and it feels like it's just pushing time. And
Give us freaking 3.
the Cowboys don't even try. Honestly, disappointing effort on the Cowboys side, but maybe just appropriate for how dominant the tush push is. Are you protecting our land, Boston, that we own a small percentage of compared to what the bank owns? We don't have an HOA, though. This is my dog, Boston. He protects our land. You're going to mess with us.
Does a good job, too.
You got to come through him first. Just like you got to come through Jalen Hurts if you want to beat the Eagles. In shotgun, snap is away. Play action, rolls out to the right. He's got Dallas Goedert. And he's going to break 2 tackles. And he's going to take one man, put him on his piggyback. And he's going to get a first down. Gets picked up by his broken arm that he broke it seemed like 2.5 weeks ago.
His cybernetic arm. His T1000 arm.
Yeah. It really was lucky that he got injured right before the bye week, though, because that accelerated his progress pretty significantly. 4 receptions for 30 yards. Not a great statistical night so far, but he's going to get a touchdown. Handoff is up middle to Swift, and he falls inexplicably again for no reason, which is disappointing.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going through his mind right now. I think Christmas shopping is putting a lot of stress on him. They've had a busy past couple weeks. But yeah, no excuse. Run the damn ball. Swift, you need to get up and run the damn ball, boy.
Yeah, not great. You got to run the damn ball, it's not great.
Not great.
It's simply not great.
I think he'll have a breakaway play in the fourth quarter. We'll see. We'll need
Snap is away. Jalen drops back to pass. He rolls out to the right, and he's going to throw deep to the right. And it's Devontae Smith, the Heisman Award winner, off his fingertips, incomplete.
Here's what I found.
No, don't need you to find anything.
Arby's?
Find a damn receiver that can pull that in.
Give me some curly fries.
We're going to see the replay here. And a triple move situation, broken play sort of thing.
Close at 10.
Thrown up literally perfectly into his hands. Yeah. He just drops it for no reason. Yikes. Yikes, yikes,
Just
yikes,
a bridge
yikes,
too
yikes.
far.
Yikes, 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 yikes. Jalen Hurts is balling right now. Devontae Smith, Heisman Award winner. You'd like him to pull that down now.
Yeah.
If you win a whole Heisman, you should probably catch that.
You put it there again.
Drops back to pass, throws it over the middle.
Whoa!
AJ Brown catches it, but well short of the first down.
Another field goal.
Another fight.
So what's the math on this? What's 27 minus 13? Is that 14?
It's another 11 point.
Yeah, kick it. Yeah, I guess kick it.
I guess.
Well, they're going to
Feels
go
like
for
they're
it.
going to go for it.
That lets you get a they could do either or.
I would just kick a field goal here, honestly.
Honestly,
That was just not a good execution on a play. Like it took too long for that ball to get there for the Dallas defense. Had plenty of time to react up.
34% chance.
Yeah, I would just kick a field goal here, honestly.
Yeah.
I would kick a
We'll
field
see.
goal here the way the momentum feels like it's going, but maybe I'm a dumb fucking idiot.
This is an opportunity for a change in momentum. Here we go.
It sure is. And
Two.
the Cowboys sent a blitz, and Jalen's going to throw it away, and he's got his receiver, and he's going to get RKO'd by Stephon Gilmore, who's man up on him. And we were right. The Eagles were wrong. They should have kicked the field goal. Could have been a momentum swing, and now it's a massive momentum swing into the Cowboys' direction, who are up by 14 points in this game and seem to be moving the ball at will, and they're at home, and they can score 40 points whenever they want to. And here we are.
Oh, Brown would have been it.
A.J. Brown was open.
AJ Brown would have been it. Look at the break he gets.
Where's
He
A.J.?
runs a slant.
Opposite direction?
Yeah, they ran a little double slant.
Yeah, he would have just put that in front of
Well, he didn't have time because the Cowboys sent a blitz, and it got to him way too quick.
Yeah, he was just following Devonta Smith. That was the favorite. That was the target that play. Come on, you know.
And that's probably what Jalen's saying is like, I don't have fucking time to look at everybody.
Yep.
Dak has a lot of time today. Look at anybody he wants. Here's Natalie. How are you doing, pal? 19 seconds on the clock, and that'll take us to
Fourth quarter.
4's up, boys. 4. Are you guys ready to go to Banter City?
So ready.
Do you need anything? Do you need a pee, Paxton?
No, I'm just getting ready for Banter City, baby.
Oh, okay.
I want to talk about the weather.
Oh, please talk about the weather. Do you need any drinks or water or anything? No.
I'm good.
Anyone else need any drinks or water or anything?
I think I'm good.
All right. Well, Paxton, take it away, Banter City, buddy.
Oh no, I'm leaving the banter. That is quite different.
What's Banter City?
Banter City is right here, right now, where we are, baby. Banter City. This is Banter City. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, let's go send it.
How was your day?
Today.
Today. Not yesterday. Today.
That's a tough one.
It's a toughie.
Yeah, I have to think about that one a little bit. Today was great. Today was a good day.
Okay, I'm gonna. While you think about it,
Yeah.
because you said it was a thinker, I'm gonna pan to Ryan.
Yeah. Good.
Ryan, what is the speed velocity of an African swallow?
African or European. I think you did the wrong Monty Python there. It's supposed to be a velocity of airspeed of swallow, unladen swallow. And then it's an African or European. And he's, I don't know. And then he gets catapulted.
All right, this is what happens.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's a larger percentage of fires in homes that have a gun versus homes that don't have a gun? Or do you think that that's something you can't really track?
I feel like that's something that's never really been tracked, per se.
I think the government's got that statistic somewhere.
I mean, what do you think is happening? People are just firing rounds into
I
their.
think these dumbasses that don't own guns their houses are blown up and stuff. Like you see that house in Virginia that just blew up?
I did actually just see that. That was crazy.
Yeah. I think people like him need to own more guns and they'd be more responsible.
Guns stop bombs.
Well,
And
if
gas
this
leaks.
Guns show you that you're responsible. You have to be responsible to own a gun. And if you
Don't have a kid or get a dog. Get a gun.
get a gun first. And if you could handle not killing anybody in 5 years, including yourself, and have a daughter, and then see how that works.
That's an expertise opinion.
We have a sword in this room.
We do have a sword. I've been looking up at that sword this whole time because I'm really, really close to blowing $200 I don't need to spend on a Kill Bill replica katana
No, do it.
that's at Grapevine Mills Mall.
Grapevine Mills Mall. There's just one.
Grapevine Mills Mall.
Grapevine Mills.
Mhm.
There's just one sword there.
It's in the Asian Living Store. That's just literally what it's
Asian,
called.
Like,
Asian living. So
or-
do they have like a bunch of swords? Like
Yeah, well, is there just of that Kill Bill sword? Is that the only one there?
I don't know, so I hope no
How
one's
do you
going to
not
buy it.
know? Were you not there?
They might have some in the back they don't put
You
out.
didn't ask.
I didn't ask.
So you're just like, this is a
do they have different sizes of the Kill Bill sword? Like it's a Foot Locker.
I'm really
like,
hoping
do they
other
size you
people-
up for a sword. Like do they say like, oh,
Yeah, let's get the tape measure out. You'd be a good man penis.
and let me go see what I have in the back. And
See,
then they ask
the
to pull
thing is,
sword,
they
and
have-
you try it out.
They
Yeah.
have every famous sword, even like some Final Fantasy
Oh!
type stuff.
Oh, Dak. Dak,
Dak,
shotgun,
Dak.
snap, pass, ball, caught
Fergie
behind the line for a loss of 3.
Jake Fergie on the reception.
I could definitely do that, Jamie.
How was the banter?
Banter was incredible.
Yeah, it was
Talk
good.
about the sword.
Checked out.
The sword?
Yeah.
This sword.
Little
Tana.
mini
Yeah,
swords.
'cause-
Specifically the Kill Bill sword.
Yeah, we were talking.
Specifically the Kill Bill
Paxton's like
sword.
going to get a Kill Bill replica sword at Grapevine Mills,
I want to really badly.
You should.
and we were asking if there's more than one Kill Bill replica sword at the store.
I think it'll be one of the last 2 podcast
Much needed
decorations
pour
I
out
put
here.
on.
3rd and 9,
Yeah.
Dak Prescott in shotgun. Snap it away. Dak drops back to pass.
I think
3rd
that's
and
all
9, flag on the play.
Free play.
Deep and broken up.
Great play by Cooks to go play defense.
So what's the flag on? You guys saw the flag?
Offsides in the defense.
Oh.
This referee looks like he complains about a sandwich. Like he looks like if you give him a sandwich,
Excuse me, I said no egg or dairy.
He does look like the type of person I've spit in a sandwich for sure.
he definitely looks like someone that's wrote 0 for the tip and then put a message about your service on the receipt.
Don't mess with people that
Jalen
handle your food.
Carter.
Jalen Carter got a touchdown earlier today. He jumps off sides there. Not surprising.
He's got the only touchdown for Philadelphia right now.
All right now.
And drops back to pass. Dak Prescott
Whoa!
goes over the middle. Felt like there was holding, but that's going to be a first down for C.D. Lamb.
They can't call all of the holdings.
Boy, I thought Carter was going to get through there, though, man.
They should.
He literally, like, that was an impressive first move.
Great crossing route by C.D.
Great traffic underneath so that nobody could get to him. I feel like you should change your first down celebration every year. Like it should be a new.
We've talked about it,
Yeah.
and yeah, I agree. You want to spice it up a little bit. Handoff up the middle of the Dowdle, and he's going to get 4.5 on the play.
Looks like he was getting tackled by his own lineman for a second there. I guess trying to get the guy off of him and inadvertently kind of impeded his traffic.
What about a signature touchdown dance? Can that stay the same if you have this different first down marker chance?
No.
Or
Everything's got
change
to
it
be
up, you lazy animal.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
what are you
how old is
practicing that?
I mean, Justin Jefferson still.
Hire a
Well, he's
guy
not
to
doing the
help you
gritty
figure
right
it out.
now, but
Yeah.
No, there's absolutely no truth to that. I'm not going to hear it.
You could add more to the grid. You know, if you wanted to add a different move to the grid.
Add a gang sign.
Play action. Dak drops back to pass. Feels like this is going to be complete. It's
Whoa!
not. Jake Ferguson
Yeah.
yeah, that was
in
all-
that neck of the woods, and Dak's going to blame him for it. Joe Montana, Aaron Rodgers,
What can
and somebody else. I don't know what's going on.
Look how quick
Aaron drops back.
Aaron Rodgers looks lazy compared to Joe Montana. The way Joe Montana whipped that out.
I pay a lot of money for like a cast of Aaron Rodgers' right hand.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say nuts.
Oh, kids walking. Dad.
Are they? Dak drops back to pass. He's going to step in the pocket. He's going to throw
No.
over top.
Stop
It's
throwing
going
the
to be
turf.
pass interference on Bradbury, the fourth.
Not the third.
The fourth.
No.
The fourth.
It's always the best in a trilogy. The fourth.
The fourth is always the best. Yes.
What did the other 3 do?
But the second one never does shit. I don't know about the other two.
Oh my God!
What is this? The NBA?
Yes.
You see that?
I saw it.
One little shoulder.
The LeBron. I
Hey,
thought
this
that
is
was
all
LeBron.
acting now. Sports went out the window a long time ago.
Yikes.
This is all scripted.
Get out of here.
You're gonna act. You're gonna
Yeah,
act.
I don't want to see it. I want to see it one more time.
Devontae Turpin is a thespian. You leave his work alone.
Yeah, maybe there's a different angle that saw something different, but that seemed like not a pass interference. Either way, ball don't lie. Handoff up the middle. Goes to Tony Pollard and gain 3 on the play. 12:33 on the clock as we go to the other 2 announcers of this game, Chris Collinsworth and Mike Tirico. They're probably saying something very insightful, something smart sounding.
Probably something like, what are we talking about with Jamie Jakes is way better than anything we could ever do.
No,
It's just-
impossible. It's not what they're saying because they're way better.
Kidding
than
me?
I feel like
would
Chris-
way rather be on.
I feel
that
like
show.
Chris Collinsworth is just trying to find a way to get Mike Tirico fired so his son could be in the movie.
Oh, God forbid. Dak drops back to pass, throws it. It's wide open.
Another hurdle.
Press triangle. Jake Ferguson is going to get a first down. Oh, boy, Alberta. Okie dokie.
Look at him. He's like bodying up the official.
Yeah,
like,
what was the
really?
deal with that?
Like, what?
Dirtbag.
Jake really did hit triangle there. He hit a triangle really good.
He just kind of dead fished.
Oh, well,
Got some sweet jerk cleats, though. Also,
yeah, really good cleats.
The dunk.
I have to agree with you there.
Is it the dunk or the Jordan cleats, but they're like Carolina blue?
11:20 on the clock. If you're trying to sneak up with us at home, Dak Prescott under center, looking to put this game away. Screen pass to Brandon Cooks, and he's going to gain 6 on that play. Easy 6 here for the Cowboys here in the plus 35-yard line. Dak seems like he's having a good time. Feels like Cowboys easily going to win this game and cover. You know?
Yeah.
Where's your Ron Weasley one?
Oh,
Is there a
I can't
theft?
tell you. Also, the Ron Weasley one is the one that's missing. I mix them up as a mischief thing that I do for Halloween, and then he doesn't notice, or she doesn't even know her fucking allowance. Dak Prescott hands the ball off to Tony Pollard. He's going to lose a half a yard on the play. We're talking about decoration of mine with Harry Potter ones. I mix them up. Now I just can't tell the difference between which one is which.
And the prank that was going too well because now no one knows whose one is whose.
We do have a book that'll tell us, but it's a lot of effort for Natalie, and I mix up the wands already. So here we are. I also have a wand that lights fire out of the top of it. Pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
Dak is pretty cool. Drops back to pass. Throws it deep to the right. He's got a man in the end zone, and he's not going to get it. Broken up. Brandon Cooks. So that's a big play that we should react to more, but it doesn't feel like the Eagles have a fucking chance, you know? Hard for me to get excited. Really hard for me to get excited.
Yeah, I also just didn't.
Yeah, great ball by Dak, honestly. Probably going to win MVP this year. Probably should win MVP this year. It's between him and Jared Goff, so.
Oh, yeah?
No, I'm joking. I did bet on Jared Goff to win MVP at one point in this season. He's definitely not going to win it. He's not playing well enough.
Still not a terrible bet.
It's not a terrible bet.
It's not out.
The field goal is up, and the field goal is good. So the Cowboys will have 30, and the Eagles defense has a chance to hold the Cowboys to under 40 points at home, which is, good.
Very good.
If you're, you're keeping the score. This is Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
What do you guys think about those cabinets? The color of the cabinets in this commercial?
I hate him.
And the dark gray. You don't like it? Do you like white cabinets?
I do like
It depends on the content of their character, honestly.
Do you like wood colored cabinets?
It depends
Are they
on.
nice? Are they? No.
But
No, I don't really like wood colored cabinets. More of a tile cabinet guy. Myself.
What do you mean by tile cabinet? What does
Just
that mean?
like the tile cabinets that are done.
I don't know what that means.
It's a real Eastern hemisphere type of
Eastern.
Eastern.
I'm from the Eastern Hemisphere. The Eastern Hemisphere or the Eastern Time Zone?
The Eastern Hemisphere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that. That's
Well,
different.
it's big geopolitical stuff I'm throwing around here. So
Oh,
there's a
no,
lot of
that's
weight
fair.
behind it, but yeah, it's big in the Asian countries tile cabinets. So
Asians.
yeah, Asians are at it. Yeah, they're really fancy about their cabinets.
I like when they
And
do
they
it with
have-
the bamboo.
Yeah, you'll see bamboo. Well, they'll do the floors in bamboo, and like the bathroom.
Like their
Like-
version of wood
I would
flooring.
like-
cabinets are always tile. And nobody's really.
Natalie wants to get a rug underneath our dining room table.
Yeah,
For what it's for, if you want to call it that.
yeah.
And I'm like, we need to put a bamboo thing under here or a cowhide. And she hasn't committed to either. She wants a regular rug. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Needs to be bamboo or a cow or dead cow skin.
Yeah.
You know?
For the contents of your house, I would go dead cow.
That's what I said. And she's like, no.
I think your mom's got. Paxton, can you read the? I think Kathleen is.
What
Yeah.
about china cabinets where it's glass so you can see what's on the inside of the china cabinet?
I don't. Yeah, great point, Kathy Jakes. However,
Yeah.
I don't think I have the square footage for a whole china cabinet at the moment.
No, but you just do all your cabinets like china cabinets, and it's glass and see-through. So when you know when you don't have plates.
Liquor cabinets are just made in China already.
No, they're made in Texas.
Brad Fan.
Trying to make some sort of political cabinet joke, but there's at best it's too highbrow.
My cabinets, they're incredibly transparent.
Is that like the My Pillow guy? My cabinet.
My cabinets, you see right through them. You see exactly what they are. You look into them. The FBI has looked into them. The FBI said these are great cabinets.
I like Jordan Lewis out with probable with dehydration. You mean what? He can have a glass of water and then he's ready to come back.
Dehydration.
He's ready to come back. Yeah, just give him some water.
They also have such an old
In
picture
Dallas?
because that's Deron Bland's number.
Where was he last night?
Ooh.
Dehydration, man,
Yeah.
in Dallas.
Don't know if you're
Park University. Jalen Hurts drops back to pass. He's going to throw it to the right. It's going to be caught. He'll be out of bounds. The clock will be stopped.
Can you explain who Dehydration Man is?
Whoever was questionable with dehydration.
That's Jordan Lewis.
Oh, where was he? Okay, now I
Yeah.
see what you're saying. You pitched that like Dehydration Man was a supervillain.
You think he was that Spearmint Rhino?
I feel like he had pretzels at halftime. He was like, these pretzels are making me thirsty.
Or Cabaret Royale?
You're saying
Or-
fancy words.
Well, it's just where I went to school. Or trip clubs next to school. Those are the two big ones.
Used to be the clubhouse. Spider-Man
The Lodge.
Lodge.
The Lodge, right next to Longhorns Ice House, which is the best sports bar in Dallas that no one knows about, no one goes to. Don't go to it.
Even though it's the best sports bar, don't even go inside.
Don't go to it.
It's
All
huge.
right.
It is enormous, but it
Say it
is.
again so people know where.
Longhorns Ice House.
Never go there.
It's
Don't
on,
go there.
it's on the other side of Irving, basically, or where Irving and the strip club parts of Dallas meet.
Exactly. Don't
Okay.
go there. It's awesome. It's literally the best place in the world. But don't go there.
How was their turkey or their Thanksgiving Day dinner?
Literally delicious. It's fucking so good.
So brave on you two to get Thanksgiving Day dinner at 12:15 in the afternoon.
We
At
should
a
have did.
sports bar in
When
Irving.
definitely the B shift women were working at best.
Songs
Yeah, lots of
Songs. that we didn't need to see at 11 a.m. But it was Thanksgiving.
What part of the wishbone?
Jalen Hurts pitches it out to Devontae Smith, and he catches it for a first down.
Did you break the wishbone and wish they went away?
I wish you'd pour me another Moscow Mule, please.
No, they were great, and they left us alone, and their butts were out.
The one that didn't leave us alone was the host.
She loved me. She was a fan of the Lions.
Her and her. Never mind.
And drops back to pass, steps up in the pocket. Jalen Hurts throws it out. It'll be a first down. A.J. Brown, for some reason, not deep down the field. It'll be a first down for the Eagles.
Seems like Cowboys are content to kind of give up first downs and
It'll make Jalen Hurts' fantasy football day all right. But he's going to score a touchdown on this drive after matriculating the ball down the field.
but they're just letting them waste clock at this
Yeah,
point.
it'll still be a 10-point game even if they score a touchdown on this drive. Jalen drops back to pass, throws it up over the middle. A.J. Brown, Gilly Lock tackles him, and it'll be a gain of 5 on the play, 4 on the play.
I love a Devontae Smith touchdown.
Would you?
Yeah,
Yeah, I bet you would.
yeah. I really need it.
AJ Brown's 7 receptions here. They just need that touchdown.
It'll go to Britton Covey. It'll
Yeah, it'll go to somebody.
Boston Scott will somehow catch an
All
80-yard
of
bomb.
May.
Play action. No, handoff is up the middle.
Woo.
It's Scott. He does a weird hurdle. It's awkward.
That's Kenneth
That's
Gainwell.
Gainwell.
Kenneth Gainwell, and he gains so well.
He always does.
Memphis.
Memphis Drake. And here we are, tush push territory.
Ready.
Snaps it away. Obviously, the Cowboys are going to give up 4 yards on
Wow.
tush push.
Wow.
Seems
Seems
like
like they
it's-
got a gain of 4 on that?
They have the first time they ran it too.
That was it. That was at least 3. That's great.
Dallas got it in there.
What's a flag? Is there?
On us.
Him?
Wow.
Him?
Yikes. Off.
Wow,
Offside on
another-
the Eagles.
Let's make this call so that Patrick Mahomes doesn't feel like his team's the only one that gets this call made on him.
Yeah, that was weird for him to say that. Kadarius Toney obviously offside. Who was it? Who was the offsides on? Who was it
I think
offsides
it
on?
was.
I don't see anybody.
That looked like a bad call.
Looked like maybe the guard only with hand placement, but it
Do they run the tush push here again?
just
On 3rd and 6.
just run an
No.
80-yard tush push. Just a tush push and just keeps going.
Because I would. Jalen drops back the pass, screen to AJ Brown, and he's gonna get the first down. Ball don't lie. You know, doesn't lie.
It never does. It never does. I've
Never.
never once heard of the ball lying.
Never.
No. It's always moving around.
AJ Brown also moving around for 9 receptions for 94 yards today.
AJ.
That's pretty good.
You know what I wish lied?
What?
Google about what time Arby closes. God.
Jalen drops back the pass, throws it up over the middle.
Devontae Smith!
Smith, he breaks 2 tackles. He gets out
Oh no!
He was
and he fumbles it, and that's
No,
gonna
they
be
give it to the
game
Cowboys.
over. Cowboys win. Yikes! You
That's
shouldn't have dropped that
devastating.
ball.
That's devastating.
You shouldn't have
Both
dropped
our
the
receivers
ball.
turning over fumbles on critical drives.
See.
So here we are, and he's got 2 hands.
Wow.
Clear fumble.
Hell of a play by Bell. Because he had both hands on the ball. Like he literally did everything right, and just Bell just came through and just watch this. Look, he covers it up, and he still punches it.
Yeah, Devontae Smith didn't do enough bicep curls in the gym this offseason, and that's game. Well, here we are.
Time to pick a sleeper. See what happens with that.
I haven't checked my fantasy football all day.
That's smart. Because mine's just
I have Njoku as my tight end, so I'm doing pretty well.
Me too. I have Njoku. I traded for him for a 2nd-round draft pick. That feels like that was a good move.
I have Njoku, and Detroit's defense didn't do me any favors, but Njoku, Lamar Jackson had a really good game with it going into overtime. Zay Flowers helped me double up. ETN got me a touch, and then Njoku got me 21. He
Wow.
still has Waddle. Devontae Smith basically is going to underperform, so he's got to get Miami defense, Jalen Waddle. He's got to get 20 points from each of those to get close to me. I'm at 108, and he's at 66. And that's barring if Brandon Cooks doesn't have any more yardage.
Ryan Perrio, are you in a dynasty league?
No, I am not.
Okay.
Just in a regular head-to-head.
Yeah, I would love your dynasty input in the off season. We also might have a spot for you in our current dynasty league.
Okay.
Paxton, you're in my redraft league, correct?
All I know is it's called Cody is gay.
That's not my league. For the record, that's not my league. But I am in it. And I did invite other professional friends of mine into that league who were looking for a league to join. And they're in it.
Oh, is James in that
Um,
one?
No, if you're no.
I'm very excited for draft analysis season. That is my
It really is. I think when this channel will shine, I do pretty good fantasy football wise, historically,
Mhm.
I do pretty good in the off season. Fantasy football wise, during the season, maybe not my cup of tea.
But it's just like I think with off season you have more. There's more room for hot takes and stuff. Where it's like
Yeah.
I think regular season you can't have as hot of takes because it's. But I think you can have hot takes on people's like projections and stuff like that. Like who do you think is a sleeper, and it kind of plays out.
Yeah, I hit pretty big on Puka Nacua this offseason as a hand-up rose to Tony Pollard, and he's going to gain 0 yards after getting munched up by the Eagles defense. Best ball fantasy football seems to be a pretty good way to make money on the NFL currently, especially compared to sports gambling, which is extremely difficult. Making a lot more money in fantasy football than I am sports gambling this offseason or this regular season.
I'm making no money on either.
Well, fantasy football, if you're playing home leagues, good news is there's no big. As Dak Prescott hands the ball up the middle, it'll be a gain of 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd and medium. Here for the Cowboys, basically running the clock.
Look at all those Deron Bland pick sixes. Look at it; they're all signed by Deron Bland. It looks like.
Here we go. Eyebrow hat guy is back.
Eyebrow hat.
The eyebrow hat.
Dan Quinn looks like he's like in an EDM concert trying to pick up chicks, even at his old age.
He doesn't have to go to EDM concerts. They come to him.
He's got the fog hat. Just
Dak Prescott, play action, throws it deep. He's hit on his arm, and it's caught out of bounds. Michael Gallup.
wow.
Got it.
Referee says, yeah, that was a catch.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Jeepers creepers. Dak Prescott is like, that is definitely not a catch. Let's move this quickly. Okay, so here we are. Dak Prescott throws it deep. Michael Gallup
That's
appears
a
to have
catch.
caught
Two.
entirely caught it.
That's
Holy
a catch.
shit. Okay.
God.
So that's game. Right?
He's one of the best possession catchers in the game.
I guess.
He's one of the best
Screen
ridiculous catchers of
to
the
Jake
game.
Ferguson. Gain of 6. Flag.
Flag.
Hopefully it's a holding on the Cowboys because they're cheating.
Like Michael Gallup leads the league in ridiculous catches and then drops of regular routine catches. Like you could throw it right at him and he's wide open, he'll drop it. But if he's triple covered and it's just a prayer into the corner, he'll somehow come up with it. No foul on the play, of course.
Thank you for throwing the flag and taking time out of our lives.
You're too overzealous.
I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. You're just throwing flags on us. Quit it. I'm sick of it, Paxton.
I'm sick of it too. No more referees at all.
No, these hip drop tackles, though, there haven't been that many of them this game.
There haven't been almost any hip drop tackles.
I
Don't
haven't
you
noticed
manifest them into the game.
Just a testament to why we don't need those hip drop tackles in the game.
And why we do what we do and we speak out about injustices in the NFL. And I feel like if we didn't really kind of highlight that, we'd see a lot more of that today.
Yeah, I agree that multiple ACLs saved in this game for lack of
Countless.
tackles. Literally countless. Hand up the middle. It'll be a first down for Tony Pollard.
Yeah, please put us out of our misery.
And that's going to be game. Yeah, thank you for joining us. We are going to probably go to the end of this game. My name is Jamie Jakes. Please subscribe to the channel. You can follow me at JAMJKS on X, which is where I post most of my football stuff on. You can also follow me on Facebook at my name. This is Paxton Bailey. You can follow him at @PBailey_comedy on all the social medias. Dak Prescott is under center, 3:13 on the clock. Handoffs up the middle, gain of 1 on the play. Dingbat District for Paxton Bailey on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, we got an episode dropping Tuesday. It's going to be a very fun episode. It's one of the first ones with all the brand new upgrades to even that set So I'm very excited for that one to come out. And then we just shot a bunch of new episodes yesterday, and they all came out perfect. So get ready for those to come out as well.
Yep. Good episodes. I will promote it highly. I'm on it with Anthony Ramos. It was a good time. We've seen a lot of good clips from it. Dak Prescott is again under center here. Tony Pollard in the backfield will be up Tony Pollard, and he's going to gain 4 on the play. Philadelphia Eagles on their way to a 2-game losing streak, which is disappointing. But who's not disappointing is my good friend Guy Perty. Guy, thank you for coming. What do you want to tell the audience?
Oh man, not a whole lot. Just sometimes it's hard being an Eagles fan. So I got a lot of stress on my mind right now. A little suicidal.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't kill yourself,
No,
buddy.
I'm not. It's not the end of the season yet, but this one hurt.
I mean, it basically is, but
No, it's not.
Yeah, you can follow me on X at Guy Perty and Instagram at Guy Perty, and that's all. That's all I got
Okay.
for my love.
Well, you're going to be 10-3.
catch them in Dubai.
10-3.
You're going to be 10-3 after this game. You're going to be fine, all right, buddy?
I'm gonna be all right.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what else can be all right is Ryan Perrio at Ryan Perrio with 2 R's on all social media platforms that you would want to see him at. Thank you for being on as well. I believe Ryan is going to be on with us for the doubleheader tomorrow night.
The Monday night chaos
Oh,
that
boy.
we're going to try to do 2 football games at the same time.
Damn time. And then Paxton Bailey will also be on with me. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Brilliant. So please subscribe to the channel for that. Ryan Perrio, thank you for being on. What do you have to tell the audience?
I will be headlining the Addison Improv with Ryan Perry and friends on January the 9th. So
Hell yeah.
if you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area after the new year, stop by. Please stop by.
January 9th.
Yes.
Really big deal. Headlining an actual comedy club on a day
Oh yeah.
is a big deal. So come out to that. I will probably be there, hopefully for free. But I'll drink and tip the bartenders for that show. Seems like a big deal. It's exciting. Do you know who's going to be on the show?
It is going to be myself, Peyton Payne,
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Mallory Davis, Zach Webb, Scott Chris,
Nice.
and Sri Raj.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a really good lineup.
Gosh, it's fun.
Ooh, that looks a little heavy contact for flag football in that.
We are gonna be calling the Pro Bowl games, so subscribe to the channel for that.
When is the Pro Bowl?
Sunday 4th, February 4th.
The week
February
before the
4th?
Super Bowl.
Oh really?
They
It's that late?
They used to do it after the Super Bowl, but now they put it during that's 2-week bye period
Yeah.
to try to get people to watch football, and it's like, oh, this is not.
Yeah.
Well, they put it after the Super Bowl, and then no one said they wanted to do it.
Yeah, because everybody would opt out. Like when it was Hawaii, it was like I get a free trip to
It's like
Hawaii.
showing up at the last day of school
Yeah.
and it's like, you didn't have to.
Yeah, senior skip day.
Yeah, you didn't
Go
have to
home.
come to dinner.
Dak Prescott under center, 3rd and 4. Any hope for the Eagles? They got to stop him here. Play action. Dak rolls out. He's gonna get sacked, and the Cowboys will be sending out the field goal unit.
Come
Well,
on,
they will not be
Aubrey.
scoring 40.
Give me more points.
Eagles are not calling a timeout here, so they're waving the white
Conceded.
flag as well.
Conceded, defeated.
You know,
Heck of a play by Hassan Reddick.
Yeah.
great sack.
Also, a heck of a bad play by Dak. Just
Well,
find a way to get rid of that ball.
I mean, the clock's rolling.
Clock's rolling.
Yeah, I mean, if he does get rid of it, then that's more time for them.
Run the score up. Fuck Philly.
Hey now, there's kids there.
So I was right.
Hey now, hey now.
For the record, I was right. I said Cowboys -3.5. Everyone said Eagles plus 3.5. I said I feel like the Cowboys are good at football.
At home they are.
Yeah, I feel like the Eagles are running the gauntlet right now, and this is the end of it. That they've been playing some really tough games the last 6 games.
Yeah.
So long gauntlet is over. Good if you're a fantasy football manager of anybody on the Eagles, because they'll actually have to play through all 18 weeks of the season.
Yeah.
Um,
Cowboys will too. Their
Yeah.
last 4 games are tough.
Yeah, they got Miami, Buffalo, Miami,
Detroit, and then
Washington.
Washington's not a hard game.
Well, not a hard game.
Still
but
a trap game.
yeah,
For sure.
it's one of those things though. You gotta have it because right now you're tied with the Eagles, and the Eagles may not have a strong schedule going on, but stretches you do, so they
just
haven't.
burn the bar out.
After the Cowboys, from what I remember off of memory, my phone's dead. But off of memory, if someone wants to Google the Eagles' schedule going forward, I think this Cowboys game is the last hard one that they have on their gauntlet of really, really tough matchups.
Yeah, I mean the last 3 weeks are just cakewalks.
Go ahead.
I think Seattle's tricky next.
Seattle's a good team.
Then we got the Giants, Cardinals, Giants. So
Those are 3 very easy wins for the Philadelphia Eagles compared to what they just ran, which is what?
we just ran through. I mean, starting with
After Washington.
Yeah, well, I'll throw before Washington because we did play the Dolphins. And
Beat 'em.
We almost doubled the score there, but yeah, we barely beat a close game in Washington. So that was exhausting. Cowboys, Chiefs, Bills, Niners, Cowboys again.
Yeah.
That's the toughest 5 weeks stretch I think of any team.
Cowboys are tough. Seahawks are tough as well.
Seattle had to play San Francisco twice, so that's pretty.
They're very
They're also fatigued, run on their own gauntlet of their own.
a lot of adversity.
Seattle is.
Y'all ready for migration?
Honestly, I'm in all the way in.
Is it Danny DeVito as a duck? Hold it for you.
Danny
or-
DeVito plays all the ducks, and he does no different voices.
Should just be him spiraling. It shouldn't be about the ducks. It just should be him just like
I want ducks.
yeah. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Why am I doing this?
They're joking around.
So here we go for a field goal.
I'm giving me
Boy.
sandwiches for Jimmy John's.
Man, Aubrey. You have Aubrey on your fantasy team. He is absolutely
Putting up a fantasy football in a 50-yarder.
Yeah.
Which is rather significant for fantasy football. Pick is up. You think it's good. Aubrey is maybe the best field goal kicker in the NFL.
per NFL or Football Focus rates him as well.
Number 1.
Okay.
Andy has 21 points this evening as a kicker.
Yikes. You shouldn't have kickers in your fantasy football league.
You should have kickers and punters.
Only punters.
You know what? I want left tackle to right tackle. I want all of them on. I want to draft a center. I want to draft a left guard. I want a fullback slot.
So
No, I want it all. Wouldn't it be great if you just owned Queens? I want it all just to play us out.
but we don't.
Do you want to sing it?
You know who does own it all is Dak Prescott. Seems like he's going to win the MVP this season. So Cowboys are going to be
9-3.
10-3.
10-3. Eagles are going to be 10-3.
It's going to be a close race. Well, the Eagles will come out on top of the NFC East.
And Cowboys can play
Well-
at home.
When it's this kind of schedule, if they end up identical records, what would be like the
Point differential.
just point differential after divisional? It's point differential.
Yep.
Ooh, that is not a
Kick is up in the air.
Point differential is not good for the Eagles.
yeah.
In the end zone.
That's gonna say after the Cowboys are really if that ends up being what gets them the division, everybody that complained about them running up the score against those bad teams will
Eat their words.
we'll just have to concede that hey, that's what needed to be done. Like sometimes, you just keep putting it on because that's what you need to do. Such a bond of trust. That hug looks so like we're not supposed to hug, but I guess we gotta hug. But
Yeah, it's not like Coach O and Joe Burrow hug.
Yeah.
Quite the opposite.
And I love the Dallas Cowboys. I think they're probably.
Oh.
Oh no!
That's great.
That's really good.
Why'd they have to show that?
And it was an old lady, too, that was holding it.
It's really good. Why'd they have to show that?
Why'd they
Because
have
the
to
Cowboys
show
just won by 20. That's fine.
Well, we got 40 seconds here to run the clock out.
You're right.
Yep, Jalen's still in the game.
Nope.
Just hand the ball off.
Perrio is in.
And that's going to be game.
That's it.
Thank you for watching. My name's Jamie Jakes. This has been what we're talking about, Jamie Jakes. Thank you. Good night. You guys are great. Thank you.